Welcome, Wapham crew and new listeners. Secure your tinfoil hats, buckle down tight, and hold on loosely as we soar over the rocky tops of the La Platas on a rocky mountain high. Get sucked into the vortex of the Four Corners and settle down snugly at mile marker 420. It is Saturday, August 13th, Sunday, August 14th for those of you across the pond and beyond. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you, and welcome to We Are Paradox Media's Late Night in the Rockies. I'm your host, TessaTNT, and we are broadcasting live from the Mile High Clubhouse tonight. I hope you guys have had an awesome weekend so far. I'm grateful to be off. I'm grateful that I had work. It's so nice to be around people, especially after COVID, where you kind of hermitize yourself and get these weird things going on. It's nice to get back in the open around not too many people, but just enough people, tons of animals and different particulate animal droppings. But yeah, it was a really nice week. I'm super excited. I got powwow coming up, a Native American fair coming up. Like there's so many things in the future for me. I'm super excited. But I just want to welcome you guys. Hope you had a great weekend. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. If you're listening live right now, you may be listening to us on Spreaker.com. You may also listen to us live on KPNL Radio, which you can find on KPNL Radio at kpnl-db.com. If you want to listen to us on your free time, whether you're working it, or working out, you can find us once again under We Are Paradox Media, Spreaker, Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Castbox, Tumblr, SoundCloud, TuneIn Radio, Deezer, Podcast Addict, and Podcast Chaser. Please go on over yonder to the YouTube. Actually, reposted us on YouTube, and generally they'll kick us off and say, hey, there's an issue that's due to us being flagged to a past host we used to have. But hey, guess what? I think we're not grounded anymore because we're still linked to YouTube. So make sure you go over there and subscribe, like any video you've listened to, and leave us a comment, whether it's what you think about the show or a future guest that you would like to have on, and we'll try our darndest just to get that done. So tonight I have a treat for all my guys and gals out there. Tonight we will be talking to, hanging out, and getting to know my good friend and little big brother, Chris Garcia, who is a psychic medium, empath, clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudient, who also has the ability to see auras and has experience with remote viewing. He has had these God given gifts since the young age of 5. Chris loves helping people and sensitive children with their gifts as well. He is a tarot card reader and a ghost hunting and paranormal enthusiast. He is also a shaman healer and very into his native heritage. Welcome, Chris, and thanks so much for being on with us tonight. I'm super excited.
I'm excited too.
Woo! Oh man, I was just like worried because you guys know how it goes. Those of you that are regular listeners, me and Chris and our energies and everything going on, something always happens. But
Yeah,
yeah, everything is going off, knock on wood, without a hitch. There's going to be a lot of good things happening. Maybe it's the energy from the full moon we had on the 11th. I'm not sure. But it seems like a
that's,
new page is turned. I don't know if you've noticed that. I know Mia was like, have you been sleeping well? And all this other stuff because her sleep has been kind of weird. But I just feel like it's a new beginning. I know new moons are like that, but with this full moon, I don't know. Things are feeling really good to me.
yeah, I've been pretty good. There's been a lot of strange energy with me too. Let me tell you, there is people, I can't give out names, but there is people that have been apologizing. People that are, yes, that are coming back and wanting to talk to me. Which I have nothing towards them because I'm not one to hold a grudge, you know. And I guess I have a big heart because I do care for a lot of people, and people know that know me very well. But it's a learning experience. Like I had this one girl that said that she knew this person, which I can't say that person's name because you know that person too. And she found out that that person was being making fun of her and saying that she didn't have a gift. My friend Jennifer, she's a friend of mine. Uh, this person told her that she didn't have gifts, so she did like classes. She passed all her classes.
Does this person's name start with an N?
Yes, ma'am.
I was just thinking about that particular person and things they've said to me about you and how I think maybe they are being very misguided. Because I know a lot of things happened in their life and different things kept getting into their home space. And then they started saying things about people in my life that I know and trust, and then continuing on. So I'm just like, I
Yeah, and
think
see,
there's something trying to mess with her to, I don't know what the word
yeah,
is
and
for
it's
it.
funny. Yeah, and it's funny too because this girl that I was in one of the old chats, which I don't remember because I don't have access to that Facebook. I think it was the one with the dead files. And she apologized to me and she said, Chris, I'm sorry I didn't know you. I took her side and I admit that I was wrong. It takes a lot of guts to do that. And at first, I'm going to tell you, Tessa, I didn't know who she was. I didn't recognize her voice. I didn't, because once people leave and they don't talk to me, I forget their voice. I forget their frequency. I just cut the
Well, you
cord,
talk to so
with
many
them.
people too.
Yes. And when she called me, um, it did catch me off guard because I was like, who are you talking about? Because there was this other girl that started with an N that she was younger. I think she was 20. She was going through relapse. She was gifted too, but it got too overwhelming. And there's other person that started with the N. She ended up killing herself because the gift it couldn't. It was controlling her. She thought she was losing her shit, so she committed suicide.
My
And I thought that's
gosh.
who this Jennifer was talking about. And I said to myself, damn, if it can do that to a 20-year-old, it can do it to a 30-year-old, it can do it to a 45-year-old. Age is not, doesn't matter. You know,
No, it does not
if you
discriminate.
don't, and if you don't understand your gift, then you can get hurt if you cannot consume it or control it. So
Yes.
when she told me who the last name was, I was like, oh, that
Now,
person. I said,
yeah,
oh,
now I know.
and then I said it discreetly. I said, you know what? Firstly, I'm not gonna sit here and talk shit. I said, but me and her cannot stand each other. And personally, I don't give two fucking shits. I really don't. I said, I'm gonna be who I am. She wants to run her mouth, keep my name on, keep running my name, keep talking about me. You're bringing more people to me, and and it's just. And then she found out through other people that she was in a group of people, and she said that she was all the people that you don't talk to. They were all negative. And she goes, I haven't been watching you, but I can tell by your energy. She goes, you have changed. I said, yes, I have. I don't let that shit get to me no more. Maybe there's times where I still care a little bit what people say, but I've gotten to the point where I just don't have no filter, and I do not care. I'm not
Well,
here to be like, because you know what I'm saying.
yeah, and I think we've also gotten to the point where we are very sensitive and it does matter to us what other people think, but you get to the point where you have to cut it off at a certain point because what people think about us is not our business. And we know who we are and we know what our path is and what we need to do. And, take it here or there, whatever, tune this up or tune that up or just get rid of it altogether. But yeah, it can be very hurtful and it can bring you down at times because we are sensitive and we do really care about people. And sometimes that
Yeah,
includes what people think. But
yeah.
yeah,
But you know
it
what I
takes too much
think?
energy too to worry about it as well.
Yeah, it does, and that's why. I think with everything, since I've been through a lot of shit, and it's been weird because I have told others about it, and they're like, "Well, do we know them?" I said, "No." They're like, "Well, do we need to be warned?" And I said, "Well, as far as I'm concerned, none of you guys have to be guarded, but I will be have my guard up. I accept the people's apologies, but beneath all that, um, I'm not gonna say that they're bad people, because a lot of people that I talked to in the past, a lot of other people, third parties were involved. So what happened was is that a lot of people put their damn nose where it didn't belong, and they made us stop talking. And now that we're out of, you know, separated from all the other groups that wish you, I'm not gonna say that person's name, that network, which you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we cut the cords off. We all went our separate ways. And now I find it funny that a lot of people that I used to talk to, they're coming back, and I'm thinking, is this God's way of saying, you know, you have a big heart and you do good for people? And I do. I care. I can't say I don't. I don't hold grudges, and that's what makes me the better person, not to go down to their level. And it takes a lot to do that. And I'm pretty
It
sure you've
really
been down that
does.
path. I'm pretty sure you've been down that path too, Tess, in your time, but we learn from it and we grow. So, oh, and I was going to ask you, Tess, I don't know if you're going to get a friend request, but do not say the name out loud. But you should be getting a friend request, I think, because somebody had told me for you to add them. I already told them your name, so I don't know if you get a friend request. If you don't, just message me privately, and I'll tell you if
I
it's the
got one
person
like
that was.
18 minutes ago, but it's like a Middle Eastern name. And I've gotten a lot of those, and I generally ignore those. So it's not like a Middle Eastern male name, right?
What does it start with?
M?
No,
Okay,
no.
good. Yeah, I didn't think so. But otherwise, no, I haven't. I just got that one, Muhammad Salim. Yesterday I got a friend requested by something Le Prince, and I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. I'm certain you are a prince. No, just kidding. Oh,
No, but I
I
was gonna
get
say,
those all
Tess,
the
can you send me
time.
that? But can you send me the link and then I'll forward it and then
Oh,
I'll
yes.
see. And then, but besides that, I'll like while you're doing that. I mean, but other than that, I've been good. Um, but yeah, I've had a lot of things. Like I told you, people are coming back. Um, the readings, man, I can't talk about enough about these damn readings. These readings are just completely out of this world. The readings have gotten more intense. Oh, and that's another thing. I don't know what's going on with me, Tess. I'll wait till you're done. I'll show you what's going on with me. Maybe you could figure out what it is, because I
Okay.
can't read myself. But I'll tell you what's going on. I'll wait. I'll wait till you're done sending the link, and then
Oh, well,
I'll
you
share
can.
it out. Once
I
you send
like my 7-year-old said, I can
it,
multitask. And I'm like, I'm sure you can, but you really need to focus on not being a little brat right now. But
send me the link directly, because because I'm not in one of the chats. I left that chat, so but I'll I'll wait till you send
yeah,
it
I'll
to me,
send
and
it
then
to your messenger.
yeah, send it to my messenger directly.
Okay,
But
see the one where your green light's on? There you go. Should come through any minute.
well, this is what's going on. I'll let you know when I get it. All right here when I do readings. I don't know if you can see where the third eye is right here.
Mm-hmm.
Lately, for the past, I want to say about a week, I'm getting very lightheaded. I mean, to no end. I'm getting this lightheaded, like almost like when I'm channeling, or I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but it's like in my face. Like I'm getting the energy, and I get this kind of not so much dizzy, like I'm seeing dizzy, but it feels dizzy. And then up here where the crown chakra is, I'm getting tingling.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's happening to you. There's some other friend of mine that's getting that same that same sensation. So and stuff like that. So I don't know.
I'm getting
What's
that, and
going.
also like shocks. I don't know, like different things, like whether my kid's falling and it scares me or something scares me. It affects every nerve ending on the skin of my body where it shocks me.
Are you
Um,
serious?
yes. And I'm like, what the hell is this? Like, it's really freaking me out. But yeah, like you said, kind of like oh my gosh, I know the name for it, where you feel like the world is spinning, like not you're spinning, but the world is spinning.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah, the tingling on the top of the head, the shocks, like when things shock me, no matter how big or small, it's like all over my body, like little penetrating, feels like needles for 1 second.
I don't know what that could be, but with me, it's been going on for
I keep wanting to
uh
say euphoria, but that's not it. Euphoria is a happy thing. It's
and then another thing too up here, like you know where my neck is? Like right here. I've
mm-hmm.
been sweating a lot back on my neck. Somebody told me that they thought it could be my shit thyroid
Thyroid.
because I usually never used to sweat just on my neck. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to make of that. But the newest thing that creeps me out when I do the readings, I think it's with certain readings that I've noticed that I'm getting it. It's not like all the readings. It just depends on how intense it gets, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's kind of like this tingling. I can't explain it. It's weird. Like I just get this lightheaded, and I'm just like I'm almost gonna feel like I'm about to collapse, kind of feeling. I don't know if that makes sense. Oh, I
Mm-hmm.
didn't get that
Have you
in
gotten
because
any ringing
no,
in your ears?
yes, I have.
Okay, that's a big one too. So for me, like it's been going on for 3 years, and it'll be loud, quiet, loud, quiet, loud, quiet, and sometimes it goes away, and it's kind of like as soon as I'm like, hey, my ears aren't ringing anymore, then it comes right back. But today I was laying in bed, and I've been binge watching Lucifer recently. That's been really cool. Really enjoy it. I didn't think I would, but it's a pretty cool show. Um, but I was sitting there and taking hits off my vape, which I've heard some crazy rumors about strokes and stuff going on with that. But all of a sudden, I think I took a hit and I breathed it out, but I didn't breathe in soon enough because sometimes I do hold my breath, even walking through the store. And then I'll notice, hey, why
Oh,
aren't you breathing? Why are you holding your breath? And all of a sudden, the ringing just got like 20 times louder. And so I looked
wow.
around and I'm like, what the heck is going on right now? And I'm like, just take deep breaths. And so I did. And as soon as I started doing that, it went to a quiet ringing again, to where it's not so like
Wow.
penetrating, but it was so loud.
Wow. And is it on both ears or is it just
Yes.
on one ear?
Yeah, both
Wow.
ears. And even the lady that checked my hearing, who called it tinnitus instead of tinnitus. My hearing's perfect. Everything that should be wrong when you do have tinnitus is not happening. So she's like, I don't even know what's going on with you. So yeah, I got a lot of blood work
What?
and stuff like that going on. I got my fingernails checked out, and generally, and my hair falling out, like it was all due to COVID and stress related, blah blah blah. But the ringing in my ears, like I said, has been for like 3 years. So it could be my
Oh
heart or something
shit.
like that. We'll wait for the blood work to come back. But the thyroid condition, like you were talking about, that's been a question to me for quite some years. And luckily, they're testing for it finally. So we'll see what happens.
Wow. So I mean I've had it where like I said, I've been sweating and I'm thinking, what is going on with me? Because, like I'm telling you, I've done, all known my body very well all these years. And then for me just to sweat for no reason. And then this tingling right here on my forehead. I mean, not on my head, but on my crown chakra. And then I
Mm-hmm.
get this dizziness and I'm thinking, what is that? Like, what the hell
I'm
is that?
trying to
Like,
look it up really quick. I put spinning, blah blah blah. Like I've said the name repeatedly. Now I can't remember it because that's part of my all the timers. But um, yeah, it's not Euphoria. It's another name like that. And first started when I went to Nutrioso, Arizona, and that's where my grandpa's second funeral thing happened. And I thought, maybe it's because the house is really old and the floors kind of move, and maybe that's what's making me feel dizzy and off kilter. But every time I'd go outside or away from the house, it would go away. But once I was back inside
Wow.
the house, it kept happening. Um,
What?
yeah, it's so weird, and I'm trying to find the name for it. I can't believe I can't remember it.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna send. Now I got the link. Now I got it. Hold on. I gotta send it to myself. ah. Oh shit.
Vertigo, vertigo.
There you go.
That's what it is. Vertigo. I've been having that for the last 2 years. So it's
You
weird,
know,
all these things that are happening, and people talk about uploads and downloads and all these different
that's
things.
you know what? Somebody just told me that too. That maybe I was getting downloads, but I was like, why would I get lightheaded on my third eye area? Like that doesn't make sense to me. I mean, if it's a download, why would I be getting all this like this weird? I mean, I can't explain it. It's just very strange lightheaded feeling, and I'm thinking, what is this like what is going on with me? I thought I'm already fucking insane. I mean, I'm already gifted. What else is God giving me that I'm
Right? What's
not aware of?
next?
Right? Like, what else is on my plate? You know? And but it's so weird. Like, I can't make anything of it. I don't know. I mean, it is kind of creepy, but I mean,
And they talk
I
about
don't know.
uploads and downloads, like when this happens, you're supposed to gain all this new information. Maybe it's just like new information on old problems we've had, or what? I don't know. Because I'm like, okay, well, I don't see anything different going on. I don't notice anything different going on. What about you? Like, have you noticed anything different, or are old problems like solving themselves, or I don't know. It could
on,
be
on,
seen in many different ways.
honestly, now that you say that, I think like some of the problems are going away. I
Mhm.
would think. Um, but I don't know. That is a good question. I mean, you see, there goes that lightheaded. I'm see now that I'm talking about it,
Now you're getting vertigo. Take a
I'm
breath. Breathe
like I'm
deep.
getting this light. I'm getting this lightheaded feeling, and I'm thinking, what's
I
going
think
on? I
that's
mean,
it because you and I are a lot alike, and we're both people pleasers. We just want to help people to the point where we hurt ourselves. And I've had a
mm-hmm.
lot of eye-opening realizations once I cut off certain dysfunctional parts of me. I'm being blessed with many blessings, and I think I'm onto something. I think I'm on the right path, finally. Even though I'm kind of feel like I'm on there or I'm kind of close to the right path, I think I'm actually there for the
Mm-hmm.
moment. Who knows? I might see a fork and go the wrong way that differentiates a little bit again, but right now I think things are looking good. Things are looking up. I feel positive in my heart, in my being, like holy for once in a very long time. I don't know about you, but I don't know, things are
yeah,
feeling
and
good.
yeah, and it's crazy because I mean, I mean, it's so strange because you just, I don't know. I kind of find it kind of weird because, like I told you, you know, when I'm like getting all these weird feelings, I'm like, you know, am I losing my fucking mind? Like, what the fuck is going on with me? Am I going
Mm-hmm.
insane? And you know, with this tingling that I'm getting on my crown chakra, and then on my forehead, I'm getting this kind of, like I said, lightheaded, and it feels so weird. I'm still freaking out because it's something that I've never experienced, and now that I'm experiencing it, it's hold on, hold on. Okay, I was gonna ask you, what's your last name? Oh, never mind. Hold on. Somebody just messaging me right now because I told her to send you a request. I don't know if you got anything, but hold on. I'll
Okay,
just
it's
see.
Thomas hyphen Peterson.
I know, I know. I'll see if she gets it.
And it's funny because like I've been doing these documents and even online because I'm like Oh, now I'm TNTP instead of TNT, and that's kind of lame if you think about it. But on these documents online, they only allow you to use three initials. So I've gone back to TNT, which makes me feel re-empowered. Really, I'm myself again. I'm
Yep.
trying to get this TP thing going, but it ain't working. I'm TNT.
Oh yeah, you know what? We got to do that old voice. Okay, here we go. How do you do it? Are you good, man? It's gonna be a very, very good
Oh, it's
show,
gonna
boy.
be a very good show, okay? It's gonna be very, very good. Chris is going to reach you and you're gonna, like, your mind is going to be blown, okay? This is going
No,
to be a very, very mind blowing episode of the show, okay? Hold on
I
to
can do
your panties or your, whatever gigs you're wearing, okay? Even if you're free balling it, my friend,
it. Or you
you're
know
going
what?
to
If
be
you're
blown
wearing
away.
it, yeah, if you want to, if you're holding on to your thongs, hold them real tight because it might just come off.
Did you see that picture of that guy where they're like, please wear a mask, and he's wearing a thong over his head, so it goes over his mouth and nose and in between his eyes and up around his head. Like, there you go, buddy. I guess that works.
I got it. I got it.
I
Fuck
got
it,
it.
bad. Okay. Well, somebody already said that you're friends, so she's already on your friends list.
Mm.
Okay.
She's like, oh, I already. Yeah, I've done that too. Where I'm like, oh, let me look them up, and then I can't find them, or when I do find them, they're already on my friends list.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
happened. You know what's weird too? That's another thing. Oh my God, the people that I find, like, there's people that that they that I how they come across, and then they're like, I thought that you were associated, with this paranormal, from not, with this team. And there's this one person, she knows who I'm talking about because I know she's listening to the show, but I could tell you right now, I know she's laughing. I'm not gonna say her name though, but
I
unless
hope
if she
so. That's
says that,
positive energy, baby.
I got you know what, I got your positive energy.
Yeah, bring it. Bring it. I want to see it. I want to hear it. I love it.
No, but it's good to know that you have friends that and it's funny that you're talking about friends because I've come across a lot of people that have been on my Facebook for years, and they're like, "Well, I just want to say hi," and I'm like, and then they'll pop on my live, and I'm like looking at the name, and I'm like, I've never heard that name before. Where are all these people coming from? But I mean, I'll have some times where it's just I can't explain it, Tess. It's just so weird. Like, how do these people find me?
I
You
know,
know
and
what I'm like?
I also have to say when I get a friend request and you friended them, I'm like, okay, he really vets people that he's friending. I hope, right? Like you're really looking into him because you don't want any more drama for your mama. So I'm like,
No,
okay,
I
if they're
don't.
friends with Chris, they're friends of mine. So no
Yeah.
matter if we have like 25 or
Amen.
195
Amen.
or whatever, I say, okay, we'll be friends.
Amen to that. Amen to
Yeah.
that. I was more like, I love it. I don't know if
Super
you know what I was
excited.
going to ask you, and this is just, I don't know if this is even possible, Tess. This would be insane. I don't even know how to mention this. It's going to sound crazy, but anyway. Okay, how long have you had Skype?
Oh, snap. For like the last 6 years, I think. 5 going on 6, I have to say.
Okay,
I
how
didn't get
far
it
from
until I
Skype?
started doing the show for SOR.
Okay, how long or what do you know about long distance outside of the United States? Can Skype call?
Skype can call if you're a member of Skype, but if you have Alexa, you can also do it. Okay, we got a caller. We got a live one.
I'm just curious.
Area code 425. Who are we speaking with?
Who are we speaking to? I don't know.
Braves for Robin.
Hey,
Hello,
what's up,
brave Sir
dude?
Robin.
How you been, sir?
Doing good.
I'm great. I'm feeling good today. So how can? That's
I was
right.
just wondering how. I was just wondering how you did see the the rest of my months will be going for me.
You wanted to know what?
How you just see the rest of my months this year will be going for me.
Okay, let's see what we got for Mr. Sir Robin. What did we got for you, buddy?
I feel like he's
As
on a
far as
roller
I
coaster, and
think
he's
he's
like
gonna
on
go into
the
a transition. Yeah, I feel
lower
like
end of it.
transition for him. That's what I see
Yeah.
with that. That's what I see with that. I don't know why, but I keep getting this kind of I don't know. It's funny how we're talking about frequencies.
Mm-hmm.
But I do feel that you will learn to in tune to what you're picking up. And it's funny because the card that's coming out, it's called Waves. And waves is meaning that your emotions are going to be coming and going, but you're going to feel like you don't understand why you're like you know how like when you get on a roller coaster you go up and then you go down. I feel like your
Yeah.
emotions are going to be like waves of energy, and you're going to be like, is this me or is this somebody else that I'm picking up? So
Okay.
what I'm being told is that you're going to tap into a lot of frequencies. And it's funny that we're talking about this because I don't know why, but I get this feeling that, you know, the things that we were talking about, like I was telling Tessa about the dizziness and the tingling on the crown chakra. I don't know why, but in my mind, when I look at you, I see that you're perspiring. You're perspiring a lot more. Um, you're not really overthinking that much anymore. You're kind of just like,
He knows where he
need
wants to
that
go.
valid. Yeah, you know where you're headed, and it's kind of like you
Okay.
just need that validation. Now, as far
All
as
right.
like tingling concerned, I don't know why, but I'm getting tingling on the arms when I feel your energy. Are you getting kind of like weird sensations where your head is, like where your brain is?
Yeah.
Like what part of your brain is it? Like the back part or the front part of your brain?
Front.
I get that a lot
Okay,
too.
I get that a lot too. That's telling me that you're activating your crown chakra.
Okay.
So you're gonna start getting things and flashes of information. So I would recommend getting a notepad and just writing what you're feeling and write it
Okay.
down. I don't know
All
why,
right.
but that's just something that I feel. With that being said, I also see traveling, and I'm also seeing that you will have a visitor, a spontaneous visitor, and it's going to be unexpected. So, in other words, someone's going to show up at your house.
Okay.
Okay? So that's what I see for you. Now, as far as that, I feel that you will find out where you're meant to be, Sarah. And I feel that you are very gifted in your own little way.
I believe so
But
too.
what
I
I
have a question, but I want
go
you to
ahead,
finish first.
go ahead, Tess. I'll let you go.
Well, I was just
Mhm.
wondering, Robin, I know you've been going through this whole roller coaster thing for quite a while. You know where you want to go, you're trying, but you're kind of feeling like held back because of where you're living. And I'm
Mhm.
wondering, are you feeling like you're at a point of desperation where you know where you want to go, but you really don't see a way out? So you're feeling overwhelmed?
Um. I guess I'm not.
Hmm?
I think
You
you
kind of
know
broke
already,
up.
just not
You
knowing
said, I
what he's feeding
guess.
to. I felt.
Yeah.
Say it again, Sir Rob.
Yeah. I'm here.
Yeah,
Did you
so
hear what she
are
said?
you feeling that way, or are you feeling like overwhelmed to where you're kind of looking for a way out and you don't know any other way out. Like, I'm kind of worried about you because I know you're a very strong, unique individual. I know you have this place you want to go, but you feel like you can't escape. So, I don't know. Are you doing okay?
I am. I'm doing fine right now.
I think
Okay.
it's just depression. I don't know why, but I see
Yeah.
mood swings with him. I see mood swings. Do you get kind of moody sometimes?
Well,
Yeah, I
I'm
do.
not only that, but I'm feeling like where you get to that point where I don't know. I don't want to say the S word, but where you feel like,
Yeah.
I have
Yeah,
no
I know
way
what you're
out, so
talking about.
maybe I'll take this route. I don't want to say it because I'm finally back on YouTube and they might nix me again, but you get to that point where you get really overwhelmed and you don't know what to do and you feel like you're going to go this other direction. I hope you never do that because that is not the answer. Don't make a permanent decision for a temporary situation. So I'm thinking if it's because of where you're living and you feel like you don't really have the freedom that you need, have you looked out at different places where they help people with certain things going on where you can actually live in an assisted living place or something like that where you can have your own freedom and ask for help when you need it
No,
and not have it when you don't?
no, I haven't.
You should, I think, because living with your parents can be a living hell. You know what I mean? Um, when you want to live your own life and your parents are just, they love you, they worry about you, so they're like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Blah, blah, blah. Because they're worried. But I'm thinking you need to really get out on your own where you can be your own person for once. Total
You know what's
Yeah,
funny?
silence.
yeah, I get that.
Yeah, and I feel that with that. So, Robin, I'm going to add that don't ever feel that you're not worthy. I feel
Okay,
Always
that
come to us,
you're
dude. Seriously.
that you're ascending, and I feel that you are growing, even though you not
Mm-hmm.
might not realize it. But don't ever feel like you're not loved. And I'm gonna
okay,
tell you why I feel this. Okay, because there's days that I feel that way,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't let those feelings get the best of me. There might be times where I get down, but I lift myself up, and I have good supporters that care about me, that tell me that I'm loved, to know that, hey, you're needed, you're wanted. So with that being said, don't try to find the easy way out. I know some of
And
us.
it's not the easy way, to be honest.
No, it's
But
not.
yeah, we're
No.
always here for you. So if you need to talk to anybody, it's like when he drops off the map, my brave Sir Robin, I love him so much. And then he comes back, I'm like, thank goodness, because I worry about you. And I wonder what you're doing. I'm hoping he's going to a lot of cosplay and, different conferences
Mm-hmm.
like that. And he's just like too busy to talk to me because he's living his life. But sometimes I wonder, are you really doing that? Or are you kind of feeling stuck? But just know you can come to us with anything, really.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And don't ever feel that you're a burden, because I know some of us, we get these inner demon thoughts where nobody's gonna miss me. I'm better off dead. Don't say that. Don't
Nope,
you ever say that. I mean,
never.
because
okay,
I was there at one time, way before you guys met me,
Oh, me too.
and let me tell you, it's a very, very dark place to be.
Mm-hmm.
But when you start surrounding yourself with light and love and people that are very positive, you start feeling a big different in your frequency. So just know that your frequency will change with the people that you hang out with. And like they say, you are who you hang out with.
Birds of a
okay.
feather.
So,
But yeah,
All right.
well,
we're your flock. So talk to us. Like no matter what, don't feel like I'm bothering these guys or whatever. Like, and it might take me a little bit of time. I'm gonna be honest because I might be sleeping or might be doing something for my kids. But I will get back to you, hopefully sooner than later.
Okay.
But yeah, yeah, we're here for you. But seriously, I think you should go to social services or whatnot and talk to them about, is there a place that I can live where I don't have to live with my parents anymore? And I think that's something you need. I think you need that sort of change in your life because not just your parents, but the place you've been living. I know the history that I've heard from you on that and the different things that have happened, and I really feel like you just need to get out of there. Not temporarily, but for a good long time. Come back for visits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that, so I can relate to that. And you know what? Now that you're telling me, now that he's coming to me, I have this weird feeling that tonight it's going to be about tingles in the body.
And
Okay.
I have
shocks.
a feeling that people that get shocked, yes. And I have a feeling that tonight's show is going to be about chakras
Mm.
Okay.
and reconnecting with your chakras and knowing your chakras in balance, like your solar plex and so forth and so forth. So,
Okay.
But I do
and you
think
All
know
right.
you know what you want. You see the vision in your head, the direction you want to go, what in life you truly desire, where exactly you want to go. You see it. It's within your grasp, but you have hurdles to get over. So, yeah, I'm thinking you need to have a change of space and just be your own person. But
Mm-hmm.
no, I'm
Okay.
super proud of you because you're my brave Sir Robin. You're super strong. You're a good person, and you deserve nothing but the best.
Mm. Where did I hear that from? Oh my God, I'm not even going to say nothing.
I don't know.
Somebody just told me that today before the
Really?
show. Somebody said, yeah, somebody told me the same thing. You deserve the best. You give out so much love for people, and you deserve the best that's coming towards you. All the abundance, all the happiness. You deserve everything in the world.
Yeah. Robin,
So,
he needs his own life. He needs his own pond to make his own waves, and he doesn't need anybody else throwing their little pebbles or, fishing pole weights or anything in there. He just needs to do his own
yeah.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he can see it in his head where he wants to go, what his dream is, what his ambitions are. He just has these little hurdles. I don't want to say walls because they're not that big, but they're enough to really encumber you or him. What do you
Yeah.
think, Robin?
Yeah. I can get through those hurdles.
Yeah. Yeah, so definitely look into that. And if you need me to help in any way, I will help you look up stuff because I'm super good on Google. So I can give you numbers or whatever you need to look at, and maybe we can go from there. But yeah, we need to get you empowered more than you already are. You already got that going on, but you got to get over this certain hurdle and get you going in that certain direction. I'm super excited.
Yeah. And you know what, Sir Robin, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I don't know. Do you still have me on Facebook?
Yeah.
Do you have me on the blue one or on the clear one, the readings by Chris? Which one do you have?
Um,
Because I don't have
the
the dead
clear one.
files one. Okay. Okay, well then you can message me and you know what I'm gonna do? And I'm actually gonna do this. I'll make a promise to you. You work on yourself and I work on myself too. How is that?
Okay.
And we work together as a team, dude. We'll work together and
All right.
overcome these obstacles. Does that sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Okay. It's time
Yay!
to work.
Going to do it. Yeah, and we're not
All right.
making
Thanks.
fun of your situation by doing the voice. That's just our excited voice. We're super
Yeah, I
excited.
know.
But I love you, Sir Robin. I was about to say we, but I'm saying me. I love you, and I believe in you. And yes, let's do this. Um,
Work together.
All right.
yeah, message me, let me know any help that you need. Message Chris, let him know anything that you need. And yeah, we got to get you out of this rut because like I said, you've been on this roller coaster for a while. Eventually you're going to get kind of motion sick and sick of the whole thing, and we just got to get you out of there, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Amen to that.
There's
All right.
a light
Thanks
on the
again.
horizon. No worries.
Yep.
Love you, Sir Robin.
So what are we gonna say, Chris?
No, I just say just take care and we'll say I love you too. And many
Okay.
blessings to you, man. Many blessings.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Good night.
Good night. Love and light. Take care of my you.
Don't you just love the love in the, on the show? Just feel it. Can you feel the love tonight?
Now I'm hearing Elton John. I want to do his voice, but I can't do it.
Go ahead,
I'm
Tess.
good
Go
at
ahead. Do your.
impressions, but can
Go
you
ahead,
feel the
Tess. Go ahead.
love tonight? Tonight. It's like the Lion King song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to make out with my boyfriend to that song because it was just on the radio, you know? It's Shania Twain and Salt and Pepper and whatever else was going at the time in the 90s. But yeah, that was a good one. I can
Yeah.
feel the love
And
tonight, and I
speaking
just
of,
love seeing your happy face. It's so good to see you happy. I'm so happy for
I
my
know,
brother.
I'm so happy, and you know why? Because I'm in a relationship.
What?
They're like, say what? Did Chris say in a relationship? Can we hear that again,
Yeah.
please?
Yes, he said he's in a relationship, and I discovered this because I saw him post a picture, and he said, "This is a picture that my girlfriend posted." And I know people have girlfriends, like I have a girlfriend, she's super hot. I don't have a lot of other girlfriends or boyfriends or whatever. But I know the difference between just a girlfriend and a girlfriend with
Yeah,
quotations. And so, yeah, there's a lot of people that are curious about who is this
I know.
new mystical woman?
Yeah, wouldn't they like to know? And I can hear her
Tell
laughing
me
right
more,
about
tell me more.
it. Like the kids in the candy store, right? I wanna know. I
Like
wanna
on
know.
Grease. Like, does he have a car? Tell me more, tell me more. Did you get very far? Ha ha, ha ha, ha ha. Shoo-doo-doo.
Oh shit! You know what? I'm gonna ask you something, Tess. Now that you see happiness,
Mm-hmm.
one easy question. And everybody's been saying this, and I want to know where they're getting this shit. Do I have a glow in my face?
You do. You're glowing.
Uh,
Even when it was
I'm
dark and you're
not.
like,
I'm
I'm
not
gonna turn on a
pregnant.
light, blah,
I'm
blah,
not.
blah. It was dark, but your face was still glowing. So it's
I might
not the
as well just be.
lighting. You are truly happy, and I've seen you with other girls before. And I'm like, okay, this is like a temporary happiness. This is like not the true, but this looks good on you. I have to say. I'm very
You
happy.
will. Oh, and by the way, I just want to give a shout out to everybody that's listening. Just want to say everyone in the witches room, Kimmy, Deb, Johnny, uh, and others out there. I love you guys. And if I forgot anybody, Sandra, of course, I know she's listening. Can't think of anybody else, but so Robin, of course. There's so many of you that y'all have gotten me through these rough roads, and yeah, it's been an interesting journey, and still learning more. Oh, and
Mm-hmm.
by the way, I don't know for sure, but I'm just gonna throw this a little bit more secret. Um,
Ooh.
Tessa, you ready for this shit?
I'm sitting down, I'm holding on to my seat handles.
I don't know when, or God willing, hopefully this year or next year, you might not see me. You might not see me in America.
Really?
Yes, I might be in another country.
You going to
So just
Argentina? Like, where the hell are you going?
do you really want to know?
I do.
With God's willing, New Zealand, or maybe even Australia.
Well, the fuzzy little kiwi. Sandra says
Look at that.
hello in the chat room, and I have to tell people out there, if you want to come into our chat, mine is on Spreaker.com under We Are Paradox Media. Just takes a second to set up a little half-assed thing, or you can do the full thing, which takes maybe a couple minutes. But yeah, come into the chat room. But yeah, Sandra in the chat says hello, Chris G.
Welcome.
So you're gonna go over there and be a cute little fuzzy kiwi.
Yeah, you know what? It's to be honest with you, I'm kind of nervous, but that's expected because I've always been in the United States. But the thing is that it's something new, and I feel like it's different to me. I mean, I've seen, I've looked up different things, but but yeah, I feel like I'm actually happy, and I haven't been this happy in
A long time.
long,
A la
very
la
long
la la
time.
long. A la la
I
la
mean,
la
I've been
long
a
long
man.
la long long long. Shabba.
You know what would be a perfect song? I can't think of a song, but I know you can't play it due to your songs on the break. But what would be a perfect song to celebrate?
Celebrate holiday. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I like
From
that
the
one.
wedding singer, where he's all sad, but you're happy. But yeah, that can be a sad or happy song.
What do you?
No, but okay, I have a couple questions because my sister just invited me on a cruise to Europe. I just did my
Oh
DNA
my
test
God.
and found out I'm mostly Irish and British, a little bit Swedish, Norwegian, whatever. A lot of different things going on. I am a little bit black. That's where I get my soul from. I'm just kidding. She's like, you want to go on this cruise with me? Because mom won't go because she thinks if we go over here, people are going to hate us because we're Americans. And I'm like, yeah, I'll go. So you right now have to have a COVID vaccination. Have you done that?
Who me?
Yeah.
That's good. You talking about vaccination. Well, yes,
I
I'm
have like my
vaccinated.
natural one as far as like getting sick, and I have my antibodies, but I haven't got the jab.
Oh, somebody's asking, and it keeps kicking them out. Tess, can you send me a Facebook link on video? Or do you have the YouTube? Or can they listen through YouTube? Or does it have to be after the
Yes.
show?
Yes. Okay, so
So, because
I did
they say
connect it
it's keep.
last show and it's still going, so just look under We Are Paradox Media on YouTube and you should be able to
Mm-hmm.
find us, but I don't think it shows up until after the show is over. So if you want to listen live, you have to listen on Spreaker.com,
Mm-hmm.
Spreaker.com, or you can listen on KPNL Radio, which you can find on KPNL. Oh, holy shnikes, let me look.
Yeah, maybe you can type it
KPNL
slow so they.
Radio at kpnl-db.com. KPNL Radio at kpnl-db.com. So those are two of the places I know for sure you can listen live, but otherwise, all those places I listed before, we are streaming, but like YouTube does it after the show is done. I don't know about
Okay.
iHeartRadio if it's live or what, but yeah, we're all over the place. So try any listening
Definitely.
genre you listen to and see if you can listen there. But Spreaker is cool because you can come into the chat room and not even call in and ask a question, or you can call in at 970-335-9596. My lovely, bright, glowing assistant. What is the number?
Okay, I'm gonna say the number. That kind of voice. 970-335-9596. Again, 970-335-9596.
That's right. Shebang. There you go. So we should actually go to our first music break. And so if you want to call us in about T minus 15 minutes and counting, or you can call us on break. That's cool, but we might be out hitting the head, getting something to eat, stretching our legs. You never know. But on this break, we have Miss Tamara Bubble from the Upper New York area with Out the Mud, which that's where me and Chris are at. I'm at Natural Born Winner. Oh, wait, us again? What? Why they keep talking about us? Cute panties? I know I wear some, but I don't know about Chris. Dirty Laundry. And then we got Roy Washington, that is our musical host with Subliminal. You guys don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this music break.
I get the feeling I'm the meantime, and I'm okay on landing out at sea. So pumped I had it in the daytime. Promise you'll keep sunshine on my feet. Somebody pinch me, this is juicy, juicy. Squeeze out this warm glow on my cheek. Sweet dreams, hold me, don't let go. Sing through the day. Sweet dreams, please don't tell me lies. Take me by surprise. It's gonna be different now. That's what they say. It's gonna be different how when it's steady pouring rain. We're stepping out the mud. Yeah, we on our way. We're stepping out the mud. We gon' be okay. Ain't got to live in dirt. I walk through, walk through. Ain't got to deal with what I won't do, won't do. We stepping out the mud. Yeah, we on our way. Run your way up out the mud. We gon' be okay. Ain't gon' do me dirty. You gon' do me right, right. Give me all the sunshine I need in my life, life. Ain't gon' do me dirty. You gon' do me right, right. Give me all the sunshine I need in my life. I get the feeling I'm the moonlight. Put a little two-step to my beat. I should be dancing 'cause it feels right. Shake it, shake it, shake it with the breeze. Now once again, will give me two dice, two dice. I feel so lucky, can't you see? Sweet dreams, hold me, don't let go. Sing through the day. Sweet dreams, please don't tell me lies. Take me by surprise. It's gonna be different now. That's what they say. It's gonna be different how when it's steady pouring rain. We're stepping out the mud. Yeah, we on our way. We're stepping out the mud. We gon' be okay. Ain't got to live in dirt. I walk through, walk through. Ain't got to deal with what I won't do, won't do. We stepping out the mud. Yeah, we on our way. Run your way up out the mud. We gon' be okay. Ain't gon' do me dirty. You gon' do me right, right. Give me all the sunshine I need in my life, life. Ain't gon' do me dirty. You gon' do me right, right. Give me all the sunshine I need in my life. Hold on. Slide, move to the side, make way for the bubble. Right. Bubble on deck. I said, look. Hard to hear it, what's up? Look. Watch out, little homie, watch out. I'm seeing it, loving it, feeling it, breathing it. Saying it, doing it, running it, barely. I'm a natural winner. I'm the one that you invite to meet your parents for dinner. 'Cause I can take a couple L's and I'ma bounce right back. Just so you and all your friends can hit the bounce like that. 'Cause I'm seeing it, loving it, feeling it, breathing it. Saying it, doing it, running it, barely. I'm a natural winner. I'm the one that you invite to meet your parents for dinner. 'Cause I can take a couple L's and I'ma bounce right back. Just so you and all your friends can hit the bounce like that. 'Cause I'm your favorite rapper. And I ain't in the suit, but I'm looking dapper. When I ain't in the booth, yeah, I'm still gon' snap it. Homie, you ain't gotta lie, 'cause it's the truth we after. And I'm without the beef for the clout. I'm the one you shouldn't believe the rumors about. Spitting and giving you brain tumors and Zuma lessons. Mover and a shaker with the flow. Soon as I pop you toes. If you had any ego or ego, let go. If you had any doubt about me, just know I'm pleasing to the ears and the eyes and the throat. And I ain't giving you no more detail till we talk pillow. I ain't nowhere close to my greatness. I don't do all that boasting, just make hits. You won't do all that posting, naked pics for likes, and I ain't make this up, I can't fake this. Seeing it, loving it, feeling it, breathing it. Saying it, doing it, running it, barely. I'm a natural winner. I'm the one that you invite to meet that, cause I'm seeing it, loving it, feeling it, breathing it. That's it. Saying it, doing it, running it, being lit. I'm a natural born winner. I'm the one that you invite to meet your parents for dinner, cause I can take a couple L's and I'ma bounce right back. Just so you and all your friends can hit the bounce like that. Cause I'm a lover and a fighter and a giver and a pleasure and pain and boss deliver it out. Yeah, I make this look real easy. Everybody hate Chris, but I'ma win like breezy. But I started later on the way to the top and can't stop, so don't push not one button on this elevator. They try to push my buttons to start levitating, rise above it all. I can tell that you fake when you're shaking my hand, and the smile on your face shows me even you're greeting and meeting and love is hating. I'm actually amazing, but modestly saying I ain't waiting for cosigns or playlists, cause I ain't nowhere close to my greatness. I don't do all that boasting, just make hits. Yo, I don't do all that posting, naked pics for likes, and I ain't make this up, I can't fake this. Seeing it, loving it, feeling it, breathing it. Saying it, doing it, running it, being lit. I'm a natural born winner. I'm the one that you invite to meet your parents for dinner, cause I can take a couple L's and I'ma bounce right back. Just so you and all your friends can hit the bounce like that, cause I'm seeing it, loving it, feeling it, breathing it. Saying it, doing it, running it, being lit. I'm a natural born winner. I'm the one that you invite to meet your parents for dinner, cause I can take a couple L's and I'ma bounce right back. Just so you and all your friends can hit the bounce like that, cause I'm the one you gon' call when you're lonely. I'm the new girl on the block you gon' show off to your homies. I'm telling you now we gon' vibe in the booth. How you crave another feature like I'm your sweet tooth. All my people wanna see me shine, but I don't pray for you to fall, cause I don't play with karma. When I slide through, it's gon' be bad timing. Like, watch out, little homie, watch out. I'm yeah. Bubble on that. Yeah. Real cute. Underwear. To be honest, I don't really wear many. I don't even really rock panties. Let me be clear, I'm used to getting a few new big pair each year from my granny. Couple sexy ones that might come off, and I done had way too much Henny. A drunk text go out. They come and eat the sweet juicy pie down there. I'ma go that route. But now, nigga, wrong song. I only need a couple of bars to turn you on. That's why I started mentioning that lingerie, but pull her to the studio with some long johns. This verse about to take a turn for the worse, and all them cute panties gonna be long gone. Cause the hating niggas that I wrote it for, they ain't afraid of wordplay, that's why they wrote this for. So I'ma drive them wild. Thinking one day they might hit all about my voice shorts, G-strings, slutty thongs, even put them edible pennies on the cover so they wonder how that bubble tastes. You can stay mad, be miserable, old, predictable, maybe not even applicable, but yeah, you typical. Check your mans if it ain't you, cause way too many queens rocking shades cause they eyes black and blue. Way too many dudes putting hands on the bro. That make you feel like a man. Mishandling a weaker vessel, yeah, you saw. Yo, look, it's way too many dudes only wanna spar. But ain't got no conversation, only wanna gossip when we talk. Why kicks in these grown dudes, I get a broad data like some broad. Why kicks in these dudes, like these girls fighting on the stop to record. These little niggas online, the worst part, lame hoes got a squad. And all they do is this like the females doing interviews with that nigga blog. I be like, come in, big boy, take off them drawers. I just came from shopping, let me slip you into something real soft. Prefer the lace of satin or the silk, cause some pretty little rolls, they gon' hang off your balls. Look at you, sitting pretty, yeah. You the type that rock them cute pennies, yeah. Come here, you cute, yeah. Real cute, you hating on a female, cute, real cute. Why you mad we getting money? Maybe that's why you sag a let them punish out. Oh, by the way, cute pennies, bro, real cute. Grown man, big boss, taking shots from a penthouse love. Talking trash, she making big calls. Yep, then again, that's only till his phone got off. Come again, yeah, his phone got disconnected. But don't worry, he be back online hating in a second. Back at the crib, remember she paid her phone and the rent. Squashing nigga vegetable soft. Now he souped up in my mentions on some vegetable bro. Leaving comment at the comment, you that thirsty, drink vomit. I promise I ain't never seen nobody when had so much time to hate me. Be honest, is you mad at me? Or the fact that I'm grinding? It's a fact that I'm winning, son, I really be shining. Why you pressed on my diamond? You ready to swing on this little bitty girl, so don't tell me I'm lying. Way too many dudes putting hands on the bro. That make you feel like a man. Mishandling a weaker vessel.
know the silk, cause I'm pretty little rose. They gon' hang off your balls. Look at you sitting pretty, yeah. You the type that rock them cute pennies, yeah. Come here, yo, cute, 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 yeah. Real cute. You hating on a female, cute, cute, real cute. Why you mad we getting money? Maybe that's why you sag like them punish out. Oh, by the way, cute pennies, bro. Real cute. Hey, get up on that washer. Hit the spin cycle till I come home. The way where I'm at, I'm out here breadwinning, so don't hit my phone. Shoulda never gave you treats like that. You got a sweet tooth and won't leave me alone. And every time I try to get some sleep, I wake up cause you doing me wrong. Nigga, under covers. Used to fight it, but I love it. Hate it that you got me weak, cause now we ruin all these sheets. Like, who doing laundry? Who doing laundry? Who? You doing laundry? Who doing laundry? You doing laundry? Who? You doing laundry? Keep playing, think I'm playing. I'ma have you doing them dishes too. Better lick them plates clean, be grateful for this delicious food. Why you want no fours? What you scrubbing floors cause you want some more? But you like it dirty, you is so dirty, you like it dirty. Sneaking up under covers, used to fight it, but I love it. Hate it that you got me weak, cause now we ruin all these sheets. Like, who doing laundry? Who doing laundry? Who? You doing laundry? Who doing laundry? You doing laundry? Who? You doing laundry? Sneaking up under covers, used to fight it, but I love it. Hate it that you got me weak, cause now we ruin all these sheets. Like, who doing laundry? You doing laundry? Who? You doing laundry? Who doing laundry? You doing laundry? Who? You doing laundry? First of all, I was sleeping. And second of all, why you creeping? Third of all up on me, rubbing like conditioner that you be trying to leave it. Relax, love, keep breathing. And I would say keep cleaning, but you like it dirty. You is so dirty. You like it dirty. Sneaking up under covers. Used to fight it, but I love it. Hate it that you got me weak, cause now we ruin all these sheets. Like, who doing laundry? You doing laundry? Who? You doing laundry? Who doing laundry? You doing laundry? Who? You doing laundry? Get up on that washer. Hit the spin cycle till I come home. The way where I'm at, I'm out here breadwinning, so don't hit my phone. Shoulda never gave you treats like that. You got a sweet tooth and won't leave me alone. And every time I try to get some sleep, I wake up cause you doing me wrong. Sneaking up under covers. Used to fight it, but I love it. Hate it that you got me weak, cause now we ruin all these sheets. Like, who doing laundry? Who doing laundry? Who? You doing laundry? Who doing laundry? You doing laundry? Who? You doing laundry? Sneaking up under covers. Used to fight it, but I love it. Hate it that you got me weak, cause now we ruin all these sheets. Like, who doing laundry? Who doing laundry? Who? You doing laundry? Who doing laundry? You doing laundry? Who? You doing laundry? Sneaking up under covers. Yeah, you like it dirty. You are so dirty. You like it dirty, yeah? Under covers. Yeah, you like it dirty. You're so dirty. You like it dirty, yeah?
Yeah. Come on.
I see you, Roy Washington, man. What's happening, man?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. They never say it in words, but in deeds wars declare. Justice is gone and the sight's none to spare. Especially the kingdom encased in melanin. But these suckers are weak, kings and queens will ride again. Come on. Slackers with badges, the white sheets and the maggots. Watch them fall as I tag them because I'm better than average. A sharpshooter with words with my eye to the scope. And they escape when I don the black cape? Is hell no. I'm a ninja for right, who can vanish from sight. Pick you off in the night, but still the Lord is my light. Perceiving all you see, the truth behind the scenes instead of jumping jumping bandwagons that like says believe in me. Cause you're a puppet, no doubt. 45th turned you out. Though I saw your lips moving, no sound came out. So I was sent from the heavenlies, born so you could find me. Swam the scene and stream, took flight during the 90s. Landed in Grace, wrote a verse of hip hop. Got with Jay and found the taste was smooth as butterscotch. We had hood love and money. Problems, they be on me, but we stayed in the flow. It had juice like Manolo.
They can try to oppress, you can try to impress. I'm just after success, none less. You can look in my eyes, you can feel in my vibes. Look me down inside and it's so subliminal. I got God on my side, I ain't worried about none. If it ain't about money, then it ain't about none. Laughing at my enemies, I know they see me coming. If it ain't subliminal, they can't even see me.
Politics
and violent shit. I'm here to raise the consciousness for every face and race up in this nation trapped in poverty. Diamond in the rough, need to cut, shape it and polish it. Bad thoughts cripple life, we can just be an optimist. We can be an optimist, reconstruct apocalypse. Broke people always hating, mix me with that gossiping. Rose up in the concrete, rain and sun, I'm blossoming. My people need to be like kind of Velcro, then we conquering. They can try to oppress, you can try to impress. I'm just after success, none less. You can look in my eyes, you can feel in my vibes. Me down inside and it's so subliminal. I got God on my side, I ain't worried about none. If it ain't about money, then it ain't about none. Laughing at my enemies, I know they see me coming. If it ain't subliminal, they can't even see me coming.
The 45th is a joke, and he's weak in disgust. He plans to divide, but there's no stopping us. If we have to fight, go toe to toe for our lives, we prevail and got sight, cause only light I recite. I blow my lyrics like a shotgun, camouflaged inside the tracks. Now watch the suckers run. Now moving fast enough, heads up, now here I come. I designed 50 ways to make this murder fun. I spit the lyrical rain that coat the concrete, that give life and take form. Arise and walk the street. Am I the greatest to spit? Feel the spray and we'll see. Let it dry, all the lies and the truth will point to me. Even when surrounded by a million MCs, I'm the one under the sun who's the greatest of these. I got the Holy Ghost juking and tapping while I'm rapping. Sticking and moving like Roy Jones, I'll make it happen. Even animals move when the novelist is rocking. My doggy started barking, his ears just a-flopping. Subliminally, I penetrate camps like an enemy. Flicking the lights, cancel sight, cause you're not seeing me.
They can try to oppress, you can try to impress. I'm just after success, none less. You can look in my eyes, you can feel in my vibes. Live a king down inside and it's so subliminal. I got God on my side, I ain't worried about none. If it ain't about money, then it ain't about none. Laughing at my enemies, I know they see me coming. If it ain't subliminal, they can't even see me coming.
Welcome back, and thank you so much for joining us this evening on We Are Paradox Media's Late Night in the Rockies. This evening we have the one and only Psychic Chris Garcia. Welcome back, Chris. I'm so glad you're here, and knock on wood, everything's working out all good.
I know. Thanks, guys, for telling us on Paradox Media that it's working. Tessa was about to lose her shit.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, I thought we had this, but what is happening? Yeah, it's all good. Reboot.
Oh.
If it ain't working, reboot or restart your computer or something. I don't know. The internet's been weird. We've had a lot of solar flares recently. And sometimes when you download something, you really do just have to restart. I've had that issue too.
Even
Technology
with you?
is
Are you
not
serious?
flawless.
Are you serious? Even with you? You've had to do that too?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I'm like, why is this not working? So shut off. I actually did it today. Shut off, turn back on.
Wow.
Not only on my phone, but my laptop.
Wow. And you have all the technical stuff. I mean, all the, the laptop, Skype, and it shouldn't have that, but that only says that we're behind with technology.
Well, maybe technology can't keep up with us. I'm not sure. Because there's so many
Right.
people going on these different venues, and maybe your phone is just like, quit bothering me. I can't think straight. So just stop, shut it off, restart it. Yep, had a power nap. Here we go.
That's how it sounds when it's taking a nap. Yeah, but I'm glad that we have a show. I mean, because it's good. It keeps me motivated and keeping my spirits up, and like you said, I am happy, and I'm glad that you see that I'm glowing. And for everyone, I'm not pregnant, okay? Just because Tessa said
No,
I'm
he's
glowing
not.
does not.
He's
That
not
would
knocked
be.
up. He got knocked down for a second because he got swept off his feet. But, he came back up with a glow. And I can even tell by okay, you know how we sit? The way people sit, you can tell how they feel.
Mm-hmm.
And you're more erect as far as the way you're sitting. I'm not talking about anything else. But no, like you're sitting up straighter, and that shows me like you're more positive. You're on the up row instead of, like me, I slouch a lot, especially when I'm bored or I just don't want to listen to this person's jargon like doing security. So many flappy mouths. I'm like, seriously? Go do a round or something. But yeah, you just kind of get in this slump, but you're just like sitting up straight. I can just see positivity, not within the glowing of yourself, but in your stature, as far as body
Thank you.
wise, not
Thank
your little
you.
buddy.
My little buddy. We ain't gonna go there with the little buddy because the little buddy
Right?
would be like
We
this.
ain't gonna talk about that.
That's gonna going. Ding! Boy.
Room service. Brown chicken, brown cow.
You bad Tess. Oh,
Hey, when you're happy,
shit.
you're happy. Shows all over. Luckily, I can only see from
You
your
know what's
chest up.
funny? Now, do you want to talk about being happy? That's funny. I don't know. I think who was I talking to? Okay, this is something we can talk about since we were gonna wait for callers. Um,
Oh,
one
before you
thing
go
that I
there, can
can
you tell them our number again? I'll put it in the chat as you tell them the number.
you can reach us at 970-335-9596. Again, 970-335-9596. Or do I have to make it in a deeper voice for the people that can't hear
If you
me?
want to, who can only hear certain
No,
tones.
970-335-9596.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, but you know what I was going to say? I think this is a good subject. You know how, like, they say we're psychic, right? For the psychic mediums? Oh, my word. I remember somebody telling me, you're psychic, right? Well, yes. Then your fingers are psychic. Fingers. And everything on the bottom is like a psychic feeling. You know, it's. I mean, it's gonna react, especially if you're happy.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that you're happy, and oh, you know what? I just heard that song. Oh my God, I just heard a message. You happy and you know it? Clap your hands. You happy and you know it? Clap your hands.
If you're happy and you know it, then Chris's face is gonna show it.
Happy and you know it? Clap your hands. I get to see everybody doing that shit.
If you're happy and
That's
you
gonna
know it,
be.
stomp your feet.
You happy and you know it? Stomp your feet.
It's a good
Uh,
song. That's a good original right there.
that's right. That's an old one. I forgot who sings that song, Tess.
I don't even know. It's an oldie but a goodie. We all know that song. Pretty sure we learned that in grade school. Maybe
Yeah,
kindergarten. I didn't go to kindergarten, so I think it was grade school.
yeah, Sandra or somebody, can you all figure out where that song came from? Somebody in the chat, tell us who sang that song.
Yeah, Google it.
Yeah, Google. Be a Google person that Googles everything.
Get Google-fied. Oh, snap. Sorry, my speaker just went away. I don't know. I have a brand new computer, so maybe that's why things are going so good. I'm thinking perhaps my old computer was possessed. I got this one for about the same price. And then I tried to put a HDMI cord in it. It does not have an HDMI port. It is strictly Wi-Fi. And I'm like, what the crack is this? But it's been working really good.
Yeah,
Really good. I'm
yeah,
super happy.
yeah, yeah. But you know what? It's just happy and and just the way I see it is that it's funny that you're talking about we're talking about energies and I just feel that with us being psychic, if you lose one sense, you gain another sense. And I do feel that with frequency, how to like I'm gonna give you a good example. People that are blind, how do they
Mm-hmm.
know what is what? How do they know the money? How do they know where the street is, how far they have to go? That is a gift in itself. That's God giving them the strength to see in a different format.
I believe we have a new caller. Area code 480.
Hello,
Who are we speaking with?
Who are we speaking
this
to?
is Greg.
Hey,
Who?
Greg. What's going on? How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Oh, what's up? How can we help you?
How are you doing?
Is this the
I'm
Greg
doing
I know?
awesome. Life
Is this the
is
Greg
really good right now.
is this
What,
the Greg
Chris?
that I know? Is this the Greg that I know?
It sounds like my
Huh?
big brother, Greg. So I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Yes.
Oh, it's my big
Hey,
brother.
uh,
I'm sorry. People say you're not supposed to have favorites, but I'm
Wait,
guilty.
wait.
I do.
Your gift.
So, how's your night going?
Oh, it's going awesome, except for it's really hot and steamy in my studio because I can't turn on my ghetto fan, but otherwise, everything's going
Mm,
good. We've had no sound issues or nothing. Knock on wood. Gotta knock on the wood. But yeah, it's been a really good night. Me and Chris, when we get together, something always goes hoopla, but it's been really good. How about
Yeah,
you?
it's been good.
going good.
Awesome.
Got a little ride home. So figured I'd give you guys a call.
Hey, Tessa, Carolyn.
Hey, Carolyn. What's up, sister?
Not much.
Oh, I miss you guys so much.
I know, we miss you guys too.
I'm so glad you guys called in. I was hoping you would.
Yeah, it worked out good timing wise. We just left his friend's place, so we're headed home. We got about an hour drive, so it worked out good.
Awesome. So yeah, any questions you guys have? One of you can get a reading and pass it on or whatnot, whatever you guys want to do. We're up for it. It's a good night.
Uh, just a general is all I want.
Okay.
What is a general? What is a general? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
Just a
messing with
general
you.
reading.
Uh, so what I was gonna feel is that I feel good energy right now. So I don't feel
Mm-hmm.
anything right now. But see, that's what's crazy right now with the family card. I get the families kind of like blood ties in a circle. So I do feel that there is family that you are very family oriented, but also you feel that there is some kind of ties that there is some family that are probably going to be against your happiness.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel that for some reason the drama queen card came out, so meaning that there's someone that is causing chaos and thirsty just to cause a drama. But what I was told is that you don't need to worry about them. Don't put
Mm-mm.
energy into it. Okay. And I'm being told that whatever you're doing, show proofs of where you're going, because I do feel that that might come back to you somehow. I don't know why, but I do sense that there is some kind of something's going to happen. I don't know what it is precisely yet, but I do feel that you're going to need receipts of, and I feel like you're going to need it when it comes to that. And then I see that you're getting signs from 111 to 2 to 233. So I feel that you're getting all the synchronicity signs, that you're getting signs from the other side. So just know that that you're getting all these signs, and everything has a meaning, that your angels and your loved ones are right behind you. So know that there is some kind of energy that people are going to try to cause some issues, and I don't know why, but in my head I did see kind of,
They're very
don't know,
materialistic, and
yeah,
you have to cover your ass.
I don't know why, but in my head I keep seeing blood spilled, so there's possible that they could probably be doing energy. Um, but as far as that goes, I don't see anything that you cannot fight. I mean, of course you shouldn't have to fight for your happiness, but just keep yourself grounded and just be on your toes is what I see with that.
Yeah,
So
just
just
be
know that
aware. Cover your
just don't
bases
let,
because, people can be petty.
yeah, just don't let them take your happiness. And that's what I see with, with both of you. Don't let them take that joy. Don't let them take that
Mm-mm.
happiness from you. And you know what's crazy? I don't know how long y'all been listening to the show, but this is where I'm getting the sensation right now. Remember that sensation I'm getting up, what I told you about,
Yeah,
Tess? Getting
near
it
the third
right now
eye.
as a, yes. Um, the only thing is that it feels with this sensation, because I get a sensation on my forehead, and it feels very, depending on how intense it is or the energy. It doesn't feel heavy, like I'm really dizzy, but it kind of has me like I have eyes on me, and I see like somebody passing by the house and just keeping tabs on you. Don't know why I'm seeing that,
I
but
think somebody is putting their nose where it doesn't belong because I feel like they know they did wrong, and so they're trying to make the other person look like they're wrong just to prove that they're not, when in fact they are.
mm-hmm. Yeah,
So I think that's what that's all about. But
yeah,
I don't know. I feel like just keep on doing what you're doing. Just keep track of your records, cover your bases. Even though you shouldn't have to, it's so monotonous. But you know how petty people can be. I don't know.
yeah,
Just be
yeah. Like
happy, enjoy what you're doing. I think everything is really good. What do you think, Chris?
I feel like everything's good. Just don't give it. Uh,
Don't feed the bears.
like don't even worry about it. So just don't give too much energy,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel that
Avoid the
everything should be
negative.
fine. And I see with that.
Yeah,
So as far as
I try to put my energy where
Hmm?
I see fit. I don't. I try to put my energy where I see fit. I don't expand my energy where it's not
mhm,
needed.
yeah, or it's not where it's not needed. It's where you're not wanted. That's a
Yeah,
better way
like
of saying
as
it. Where
far as
you,
the negative sources and stuff, don't feed the bears. Just ignore that. Cover your bases. Do
Yeah,
what you're doing. Live your life. And don't worry about that because, that's all negative over there. It's all positive over here. So let's keep the weather good, is how I feel.
yeah, and just
yeah,
I wouldn't say worry too much about it.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as that goes, but the energy
yeah.
with I feel like
But
there is something there. I'm glad it's not giving me like this major dizziness, because if it was, it would be like in my face energy.
Yeah, the vertigo.
Yeah, and it's weird. Do your ears ring a lot lately?
do what?
Do your
Have you
ears
had any
ring a lot
ringing in your ears?
in your ears lately?
Not that I can recall.
Well, I would feel,
Not nothing.
but I do feel that there is some kind of ringing, that there might be messages that you're going to be getting. But I would say just pay attention and be aware and
Yeah,
cover your
anytime it
tracks.
does happen, if you do get a ringing or some sort of vertigo, just like be aware and be conscious or subconscious of what message could be coming through. Because there's a lot of that going on. But yeah, generally people don't get it, but people like me and Chris, we've been getting it a lot. But yeah, if that does
Yes, I've been
happen to
getting.
you, just be aware of your surroundings, be aware of like what message could be coming through. Just be open, which I know you are. So you're good.
All right.
Yeah, and you should be fine. Just don't give into it. Whatever you do, just don't give into it. So, but other than that, I don't feel like there should be anything that you should be worried about. Everything is A-okay.
Mm-hmm. I think you're on the right path.
Mm-hmm. Unless there was something different, I would have already told you, because I do pick up on negative energy.
Mm-hmm.
I pick up on witchcraft. People can do witchcraft. I pick up on entities, demons, all that other shit. I can pick up on, and then I get names, the living and the deceased, so I get both. But as far as that goes, I don't feel anything that I need to.
No, it's like a happy
about.
sunshiny, like let the
Yeah.
sun shine. You know that song? I'm not a big fan of it, but I just heard it for a second. Let the sun shine in, the sun shine in. Yeah. Yeah, just be happy, enjoy it, and don't let the, bears invade your camp. Don't feed the bears, and you'll be all good. Just, keep track of your stuff, because you never know what kind of drama people are going to do, and I know there's drama that goes around, so, yeah, just keep records, whatever. You probably most likely won't need them, but this certain person might threaten that. But, yeah, just keep doing what you're doing, brother, because I think you're on the right path. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome, and it's nice meeting you. And hopefully that reading made sense.
Did you have any other questions?
No, not really, but just was, wanted to participate.
Awesome.
You're welcome.
So glad you did.
Yeah, thanks so much.
You're welcome. Oh, my neck.
Miss Caroline.
We love you, Tessa. Y'all have a safe.
Love you too, brother. Is Caroline going to do a reading too, or no?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Sorry, finish what you were saying.
But tell everyone at home that I'll talk to them if I can.
Awesome. Can't wait till you guys come back, and I look forward to hearing from you.
Yeah. All right.
Love you, brother. Mwah.
What kind of reading should I do?
I don't know.
What kind
really
of feeling do you feel you need?
I don't know. I guess maybe in general.
Okay. And go ahead and restate your name.
You want to do love?
You want to do love, baby?
You want to do a love reading?
You want to test the waters?
Oh!
Hey, we already partook of the healing waters. Yeah.
You know what? I was looking up right now. Is that what I'm seeing right now as y'all were talking? I see the searching. For some reason, I see ancestry.com. I feel like there's a lot of history that you've thought about doing research and where you come from. Because I'm being told, don't forget your roots. That's what I see with that. So I do feel that there is some kind of, I see like a blindfold over you, like you want to know more about your history and where you come from, which there's nothing wrong with that. You all want to know where we come from. I'm getting lightheaded. Okay.
Are you getting some
The other thing I see, I'm getting really lightheaded now. Second one is a gossip. I feel that there is some envy and jealousy towards you and towards your happiness. Don't want to know why, but I see like female energy. I actually want to say it's like a friend. Can't pick up who it is yet. But I think in the past, because I'm looking into the past, that you were crushed and like sad. But I feel that you're happy now, and that's good. And they're telling me that you learned and you completed your lesson learned. Now, as far as the love is concerned, I see good things coming, and I don't see anything that that I need to be concerned about. Not that I'm feeling right now at the moment, but for some reason I feel like very light-headed to where I feel like you're in major anxiety, and I feel it from you. So I feel like there's
Major.
something anxiety.
Anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
I think
That's what
that
I'm
is like,
seeing.
could be a past thing, but it could be like dealing with some outward entities. But I think,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, in general, it's good. I see nothing but positive, but I think there are those worries and, like you said, people talking. Don't worry
Yeah,
about that. Don't worry about the peanut gallery.
yeah, just focus on that. And then there's Forbidden Love card came out, which meaning
Forbidden
was
love?
some
Is that what you just said?
yeah, yes,
No way,
tragedy. So
Jose.
I just feel that people were trying to
Mm-hmm.
forbidden the love, and they weren't happy to throw it about it. But like I said, you're not. They shouldn't interfere with your personal affairs. So they would just do this, and be happy for you. They might not be happy with the person you're with or what, but you're dating a person. They're not. So just don't worry about what people are saying and just focus on you. And then about, I do feel like past life trauma, but you're going to have to work on that past life trauma and try to figure out what that is and try to complete whatever you might have memories of and get that past trauma and close that door. Once you
And if you
close that
don't have
door, don't.
memories of past trauma, you could go to a transgressionist and do your past life regression, and
Mhm.
figure that out and deal with those, because past life trauma can affect your current life. It's really
Mhm.
crazy. Even if you don't remember it, it can still affect your life. So if there's any
Mm.
sort of thing like that going on, definitely see somebody like that and they can help you to find what that issue was and you can work past that. But like he was saying, get past the peanut gallery. Don't even listen to those bitches, and just be happy, because the weirdest ways to find love are most certainly the most amazing and epic ways to find love. And
Mm.
those are the ones that really last. It's really awesome.
Wow, that's deep. That's deep because I've been there. Um, I know I've been through a lot of relationships, but I see that things are just so different, and you just know. So
It's
just
very adventurous. I don't know. I'm super
yeah,
excited for
yeah.
these guys, because when I see them together, and you don't know this, Chris, because we haven't talked about this, but you guys, to me, look like the most perfect couple I've ever seen. Seriously. I don't know. You guys just match up so good, and you guys are so happy, and I'm just so happy for you. But what he was saying to Greg about the other stuff totally makes sense to me. It's amazing. He blows me away constantly. So I'm like, you guys got to call in, and I'm so glad you did. It
Yeah.
just I'm so blown
Oh,
away right now. I'm just like, yep, I knew it.
you know what I see with them is that they came back in each other's life, and I see twin flame in their
Yep.
relationship. That's what I'm seeing. Like they are very old
And
souls.
that's
They've known
so
each other.
hard to find.
Oh yes. So speaking of that, you want to go there? Well, I found my twin flame, and that's very rare. So yeah, I know the feeling. Trust me, I know the feeling, and it's so weird, but it's profound though, very profound. So just know that you're happy, and if they're not happy for you, then that's more of a personal problem.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah. Yeah. How do you how do you know when it's a twin flame though?
You'll know it by looking each other in the eyes.
You just
Do y'all?
know. You
I
just
don't
feel
know.
it.
You just know. Okay, I'm gonna ask you
Yeah.
something, and of course, Tessa knows you because you're family. By any chance, as you're talking to me, are y'all looking at each other? Because I see people glazing at each other's eyes
Gazing.
right now.
Yeah.
Like I see, like you looking at him, and it's kind of like you don't talk, but
You don't
you're
have to.
talking telepathically. You're talking
Yeah.
telepathically through with just the eyes. So if you glaze at each other at times where you just look at each other when you're alone, and the kids are not around, look at his eyes, and see. You'll see the happiness and you'll know in your heart that this is legit.
Too legit to
So,
Yeah.
and I do see that, but I do see like blazing in the eyes. I feel like when you both look at each other, your eyes sparkle when you both look at each other.
I actually got some pictures of that. It was amazing. I was like, is this not the most beautiful thing or what? But no, like, they totally click. I don't
Click.
know Carolyn that much, but I felt really connected to her. And I saw my brother and how happy he was and how pure this happiness was. Well, I'm trying not to cry. But to me, it was just like one of the most beautiful things that I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
I just really loved it.
And
I love
enjoy it,
it.
and
And
you
don't
should
doubt it. And
cherish
like he
each other.
said,
And
don't listen to the rumor mill or the peanut factory. Like all those guys can fuck off. You guys just do your thing and do you. For Greg, keep records or whatever, because you know how petty people can be and different things they might try to fling up. But yeah, seriously, just enjoy your lives together and don't worry about what other people say or think or whatnot, because you guys know what is real, what is true, and what is going on right now. That's how I feel about it.
yeah, amen to that.
Yeah.
So, Carol, hopefully that resonates with you with the eyes, because I think it
Yeah.
does. Do
think
y'all
it
look at
does.
each? Do y'all do that a lot sometimes?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, do you think so? Like you're saying, like look at each other,
Yeah,
like
look at
gaze at
each
each
other's
other.
eyes. And just look at each other and just don't even have words.
Say
It's like
anything.
speechless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's yeah. Wow. That's the energy I get from them too. It's beautiful.
I know, I love it. It's
It's
like I've never seen anything so beautiful.
yeah. When you find that twin flame, that's one in a lifetime. Don't let people fuck it up and enjoy your life. And not everyone's going to agree with your personal life, because some people are very skeptical about soulmates and twin flames, because that doesn't come very
It's
often. And when
virtually
it does,
impossible, and you guys did it. It's amazing. I
and
know.
I do see with both of you, you both have similarities of your childhood, like whatever you went through. He's got stories of similar stories, and take it from me. I found my twin flame, and we both have similar stories of similarities of of what happened when we went to school. We have stories that are similar. So just keep that in mind, that that's another twin flame sign, that you can't be without each other. Um, you can compromise in each other's feelings, and just by looking at each other and just saying a few words, it tells it all just in the eyes. The eyes are the eye to the soul. So just remember that.
Thank you.
You're
It's a good
Thank
welcome.
thing.
you.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Embrace it.
I'm so happy.
Love it.
It's your destiny.
Aw. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
You're
You guys
welcome.
too. It's like everybody's talking
Don't
about these
cry,
dream
Tess.
couples. Like this is, yeah, number one dream couple that I've ever witnessed. I'm just like totally blown away and so freaking happy. I don't know. I don't think I've seen my brother so happy. So I'm super happy. And yeah, Carolyn, a lot of times I saw her, she looked as tired as I felt, or even probably looked. I was like wore down. I had a lot of different things going on in my life, but yeah, I don't know. They just seem so happy, so connected, and like you said, they didn't even have to say anything. All they have to do is look at each other, and they know what each other's thinking, etc. Like it's perfect. Like you said, twin flames. They talk about pure love. Like this is beyond that.
This is
This is
beyond for
something
and
very, very, very fucking rare, and I'm
yeah,
so
and I'm gonna tell
happy.
you what. I'm gonna tell you something about twin flame too. It's not like love at first sight. This is even higher than that.
Yeah, it's like
This
soul.
is it's all so connected.
Yep.
It's like you know each other's soul, you know each other's body. It's like you know each other's thoughts. You can read each other's mind. When one feels the pain, like if you're crying and all of a sudden he just starts to cry, he feels your pain. He feels your soul. He's connected to you. And just remember what I say. Do y'all remember that song, Endless Love from Lionel Richie? And two hearts is
Oh,
beat
you
as
had to go
one.
there, didn't you, Chris?
I don't know
Two
if I remember.
hearts, an oldie.
Endless love.
Two
Yeah,
hearts is
Lionel
beat as
Richie.
one. So
Maybe you
you're
guys
both
could
the
look that
same.
up on the way home, but yeah.
You're
Go
two
ahead,
people,
Chris.
but as equal as one. Yep, it's beautiful. I'm actually wanting to cry on that one. Woo.
I know, I've been fighting back the tears. I've been doing pretty good. No, I love it. I'm so happy. And if I do cry, it's happy tears. But yeah, I'm just overjoyed because, like I said, I'm going to repeat myself once more. Most beautiful thing I've seen in a long time. And I don't know, everything's just been looking up. So much positive energy, and I'm just so happy for you guys. And I know how the outside world can bring down pure happiness, and just don't listen to that. Just like ignore the peanut gallery and just let them do their own thing. People are going to talk, people are going to talk shit, people are going to try to collect what they think are their dues or whatever. Like, just ignore it and live your life and do what makes you happy, whether it's each other or things with each other or whatever it may be. I think you guys are in the perfect spot, and I'm so ecstatically happy for you. I cannot even comprehend it.
Yeah,
It's just
and even
amazing.
see. And I have another friend too that she found, and this is what's crazy. It's hard to find not only a twin flame, but to find your soul mate, two in the
Hmm.
same, to find both at the same time is rare because, like they say, you can't have your cake and eat it too.
Well, a
So,
twin flame
and the
encumbers
soul flame,
like
they're different.
encumbers like
Yeah,
everything. It's
yeah,
like
and the
you're
twin,
part of the same flame, but you found each other, so it's gonna burn brighter, which it does.
yeah,
You don't even have to try; it just happens.
yeah. And it's just, and it's amazing. It's a beautiful, profound feeling. Trust me when I tell you this, as a psychic medium and as a friend, I'm living proof that twin flames are out there. So, so enjoy each other and many blessings to both of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. And I'm so glad
I
you
think
guys called in.
I think she's wanting to cry, but it's okay. It's okay to cry. It's happy tears. Happy tears.
Good
Go
deal.
ahead, Carolyn. I'm sorry. I heard her saying
Well, I'm
something
glad
and then go ahead, Greg.
we could hey, have a good time.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm
You
glad you
guys
guys
do
had a
this
good evening.
every
Yeah, every
Saturday?
month. No, once every
Every
month.
Yeah, once every month. I'm always on. Yeah, so if you haven't checked me out, you want to look me up on Facebook, I'm right here. Not very hard to find.
We've been doing this for what, the last 5, almost 6 years? Yeah, it's been pretty
Yep,
cool.
very profound. Let me tell you, it's very profound. I'm speechless.
Oh,
Steve, you
I'm
want a
so glad you
reading?
guys called in. Oh, who else is there?
My buddy Steve. I don't know if you know Steve.
I don't know. I'm so bad with names. I might. Don't be scared,
He's an old
Steve.
friend. With
Oh. Yeah, if you want a reading,
make a ride.
definitely we got some time before we go to break. So if you're gonna jump in, buddy.
No,
Sorry, mate.
he's driving. We're
Oh.
yeah. Y'all have a great night.
Well, thanks
And
for
you
We're
calling
do
in,
as
gonna
well.
brother. And
Many,
I'm so
get
happy
on.
for you guys.
many blessings. Oh my God, I'm wanting to cry on this one. Oh my God, I'm just, oh, have mercy. Empathic, very empathic. It's, yeah, profound. Just let me tell you, it's very profound.
Well, thanks for calling in, brother.
Yeah, I love you, and y'all have a great night.
You're welcome.
Enjoy all your blessings.
Yeah.
I love
Thank
you
you
too.
both. Love you, sister.
Love and light. Love you, sister. You guys have a good night. Sleep well. I'm so happy for you.
You too.
It was so nice to meet
Bye.
you, and I can't wait to see you again.
Yeah, she's
Hopefully I'm
one of
not
the
so drained as I was last time.
It's okay. All right. Talk to you guys soon.
All right, nighty night. Love and light. Mwah.
Mwah.
That is amazing. Wow.
My heart is all aflutter and glowing, and I don't know, I'm just so happy for them. Seriously. Like, I have not seen a true couple in my whole life. And I don't know. People do talk shit about it, and I don't laugh about it because I don't think it's fucking funny. But it's amazing just to see them together and the way they look at each other, and it's pure
Oh my
love,
God.
pure happiness. It's
Yeah,
everything you
you
can
have to
fucking
do it.
ask for. And I keep using the F word, but that is how pronounced it is. What I mean? I'm not trying to be vulgar, but it is that freaking awesome, is what I'm saying.
Yep. A profound experience.
Twin flames,
Very
dude. That is
profound.
so rare.
Mm-hmm. And it's funny. You know what's crazy? Now tell me this is odd. When you find your twin flame and being born the same year, but months apart, that is, yeah.
Okay, well, I kind of had something like that once, but we were born 2 days apart and was not my twin flame. Thought it was, everything was very passionate and hot and heated, blah, blah, blah. Turns out he's pretty psychotic. Not in a bad way, but just in his own fucked up way. And I was just like, I'd rather my daughter be with me and be happy than me and him be fighting all the time and her not be happy. So I left him when I was pregnant. I gave him the option to be there when she was born. He never showed up. He was only, maybe 100 miles away. He could have been there. Chose not to. He came back into her life when she was about 5 or 6 years old. He wanted to reconnect. And then I was just like, this is what's going on, blah, blah, blah. And then when she was older and she was on Facebook and stuff, I'm like, hey, your dad is asking, or your donor, because it's not really her dad, your donor is asking to reconnect with you. And I'm not going to say yes or no because that's not up to me. That's up to you. And she said yes. And so they've done it. And she was kind of weirded out because he's like, I love you and all this other stuff. And she's like, he doesn't even know me. How can he love me? And I'm like, I don't know. You guys got to figure this out on your own. Like, I have no idea. But yeah, she's seen a lot of things about him. And he's actually been honest about a lot of things, which really weirded me out because lying was a big thing for him. But he's trying to do the right thing, but sometimes he goes off kilter. But yeah, she's learned a lot about her dad and herself and us and whatnot. But yeah, I just wanted to do the best thing for her, which I did. It was just me and her against the world. Then I met my husband.
Yeah. Beautiful when you can find stuff like that. It's I can't even tell you.
It's amazing how life works and the different wrenches it throws in there, It's pretty intriguing and interesting. Hey, I have to throw in my key line there somewhere. No, but it really blows my mind. I'm just like, what? But I'm just so happy for you.
Yeah, and it's hard to find twin flame in it. Like you're right, it's rare. Very rare.
So rare because how many billions of people are in the world? Where do we come from? How far apart can we be? Now with the internet, we can meet up with certain people, but there's a lot of confusion and stuff out there. A lot of people manipulating and doing other things, but sometimes you find the real thing. These guys were closer in a certain sense. For you and yours, it's a bit different.
Apart. Yeah. But it doesn't matter. I feel it is that God brought us together, and now it's up to us to what we want to do to make it happen. And we're working on that and going over there and to go fly over there. And the time difference up there, they're a day ahead. They're a day ahead. And
right?
over there,
you got to get your vaccination. You got to get your passport. You got to.
But you know what? I already got and she just found out that if I'm a tourist, I don't need the visa now. If I'm living up there, or like if I want to come back and forth, I need my visa. Now, if I'm there for like more than so many days, I can get in trouble for it. Okay? I can get a passport.
Maybe you could get like a work visa for being a psychic.
That's what she was telling me. That's funny that you said that. I can introduce her to you. Oh my God, you are so creepy, Tessa.
I know. Look at me. The horns are growing now. No, I'm just kidding. No, I pick up on stuff. I can't help it. But yeah, you could do a work visa, which could last longer than just a visitation visa. You just have to re-up it if you decide to stay longer.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm not
that
creepy.
you said that.
I'm just smart. I'm just creeping you out, which makes me creepy.
Yep.
I don't know.
Being gifted, yeah,
Right?
that's creepy as hell, but it's good though. It's all good.
Well,
it's all good.
Yeah, and on that note, we do have to go to our second music break.
Right,
all right. So on this break, I want to say we got Subliminal, but I think that was on last break. So we got Griff with Let Freedom Ring. Griff is from the Toronto, Canada area, or as our friend Dennis would say, Toronto. And then we got Mr. Adonis, aka Brick Casey, with Mr. Cellular Man. We got Griff again with Best Life. Tamara Bubble from the greater New York area with Pringles. And Prime Example featuring Carolyn Giles. I love the song. It gets my booty shaking with Dancing Machine. You guys don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this music break.
Okay, yo, here's the scoop. You can still be a slave, you're whipped and loop. That's the truth. Got big houses, nice cars. That's real cute, but it doesn't mean nothing. You ain't free to choose. When I say free to choose, no alarm clock, don't gotta hit the snooze. The world is backwards, I'm so confused. They say freedom of speech, but when you speak your mind, they blow a fuse. Just being honest, common sense and common. It's kind of ironic. My freedom, I recently bought it. Now I'm a target if I do the wrong thing or say the wrong thing. Come on, man. Let freedom ring. Yeah. United States become divided states. The world is filled with all kinds of shades, and still resegregate. Parents separate from the children, that's not okay. We should be free to laugh and play. Do it now before you pass away. Fight for what's right, enough for everybody to get a piece of the pie. Brainwash, social media full of lies. Go to work, pay bills, then you die. Need a breakaway, guns, get rid of the AKs. Our ancestors paved way since the slave days, but we still hurting. Carry that burden. Stop playing victim. Beat the system. Love is love. It should be shown. Can't grow unless you leave your comfort zone. This I know. I learned all this from the mentorship. Kids don't know what independent is. Take advantage what your parents did. Go against the grid. You have to. Like going to the bathroom. Learn the right songs. Cause of Matthew. Liberty like statue. They call now the present. Cause it's a gift. It should be cherished. Last name fearless. Not Harris. All thanks to my parents' parents. Now, love the last name every time that I hear it. Cause I know what it represents. Climb the fence. So now I got freedom. Such a beautiful thing. Freedom. Such a wonderful thing. Freedom. Such a beautiful thing. Freedom. Such a wonderful thing.
Text her, put it to your plane, she's the one to get next to. It's not just the way it's all day with affection. I'm hoping this detection is poor reception. Straight to the machine, mean it's like clicking my car, get connected quick. I'm saying,
hey, Mr. Cellular Phone Man, I see there's something wrong with my line. I try to dial my baby's number, but get click every time. Mr. Cellular Phone Man, I see there's something wrong with my line. I try to dial my baby's number, but get click every time.
Why she ain't picking up, yo? I see the phone rings quite a few times before any answer. And I know she's home, well at least till 3. And I know she's home. Now I don't mean to be any bother operator, but could you just check and connect this call for me? Cause I know she's home. Now see the first time I call, I'm like, maybe she working. And the second time I call, I'm like, little bit hurting. But the third time I call, I'm like, going berserk. And now half a day gone, can't get her on the horn. Usually in the morning, maybe it's something wrong. I mean, she wouldn't take this long to call back. See, we tight like that, she's supposed to be mine. So could you please try it one more time?
Hey, Mr. Cellular Phone Man, I see there's something wrong with my line. I try to dial my baby's number, but get click every time. Mr. Cellular Phone Man, I see there's something wrong with my line. I try to dial my baby's number, but get click every time.
Why she ain't picking up, yo? For some reason, it's like she ain't home. Just wanna get my baby on the phone. Now I know that she's there all alone. So can you please hook up my cell? wrong with my line. I try to dial my baby's number, but get click every time. Mr. Cellular phone man, I see something wrong with my line. I try to dial my baby's number, but get click every time. Why she ain't picking up, yo? Why she ain't picking up, yo?
I'm gonna live my best life. Don't care if my head ain't right. I'm gonna live my best life. Don't care if my head ain't right. I'm gonna live my best life. Don't care if my head ain't right. Do you and live your best life. Don't care if my head ain't right. Where you from? Who you with? Are you a blood? Are you equipped? I do my thing, stay legit. In this world, no one's innocent. VIP, get bottles. One snap of my fingertips. See these haters like blah blah blah, blah 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 blah, talking gibberish. I'm gonna live my best life. Don't care if my head ain't right. I'm gonna live my best life. Don't care if my head ain't right. I'm gonna live my best life. Don't care if my head ain't right. Do you and live your best life. Don't care if my head ain't right. Rolling and rolling and rolling SUV. Rolling and rolling and rolling with my homies. Rolling and rolling and rolling SUV. Rolling and rolling and rolling with my homies.
I'm going to live my best life. Don't care if my head ain't right. I'm going to live my best life. Do you live your best life? Do you live your best life? Do you live your best life? I'm going to live my best life. Don't care if my head ain't right. I'm going to live my best life. Do you live your best life? Do you live your best life? Do you live your best life?
I'm gonna live my best life. Don't care if my head ain't right. I'm gonna live my best life. Don't care if my head ain't right. I'm gonna live my best life. Don't care if my head ain't right. Do you and live your best life. Don't care if my head ain't right.
We been poppin' like
Pringles in the can. All the money really got me dancing. Pringles in the whip. I be stacking them chips like Pringles in the can. All the money really got me dancing. Big bank, baby, money grip. I be stacking them chips. Pringles in the can. All the money really got me dancing. Pringles in the whip. I be stacking them chips like Pringles in the can. All the money really got me dancing. Big bank, baby, money grip. I be stacking them. I ain't never been afraid of a strange beat. New track from the crates, but the same me. Lights on, bills paid, bring the same heat. Couldn't picture me spend the same unless you bring me. Low key, humble brag, never change me. New money coming in the bank's changing. The quarters to dollars to checks every hour. That money come in when I sleep or I shower. That's motivation, that dedication. I can see my dreams, I'm already chasing. That bezel clean, and watch me embrace it. I'm a single girl, but already taken like a stick-up kid. They already shaking. No Harlem, Brooklyn, being known for break-ins. Bubble on deck, being known for caking. Stacking and saving and move up out the hood money. This that, we been eating good money. This that, really wish you would, homie. This that, see you laughing but broken money. So get up out the hood, homie. Ain't no rentals over here, dummy. And no, they don't really think that we own it. We been poppin', look on. Love the money, but the money live a long time it on. Yeah, them bills, so got the money with my own ground. That move up out the hood money. This that, we been eating good money. This that, really wish you would, homie. Cause we been poppin', All the money really got me dancing. Pringles in the whip. I be stacking them chips like Pringles in the can. All the money really got me dancing. Big bank, baby, money grip. I be stacking them chips. Pringles in the can. All the money really got me dancing. Pringles in the whip. I be stacking them chips like Pringles in the can. All the money really got me dancing. Big bank, baby, money grip. I be stacking them. I ain't never been afraid of investing. I'm talking more than dice games and I'm scratch offs. Lottery jackpots and hundreds of millions. So who you think they making money on the back of? Ain't no gambling today. Ain't no gambling with my money. That I built up, got my money strong and my money long. My money zone. Not one business, but no business. Natural growth, I mean no business. New growth like my natural hair. Yeah, I'm 10 toes down in the show business. Like back up off, man. Ain't no move around dope business. Bring the track up with the tracks out in the booth. Way steady running your mind, talking this and that. But it's that move up out the hood money. This that we been eating good money. This that really wish you would, homie. This that see you laughing but broken funny. So get up out the hood, homie. Ain't no rentals over here, dummy. And I don't really think that we own it. Who we been poppin', we been poppin', look on. Love the money, but the money live a long time it on. Yeah, them bills, so got the money with my own. Grab that move up out the hood money. This that we been eating good money. This that really wish you would, homie. Who we been poppin' like Pringles in the can. All the money really got me dancing. Pringles in the whip. I be stacking them chips like Pringles in the can. All the money really got me dancing. Big bank, baby, money grip. I be stacking them chips.
Welcome back, and thank you so much for joining us this evening on We Are Paradox Media's Late Night in the Rockies. Tonight we have Psychic Chris Garcia in the house. Welcome back, Chris, and thanks so much for being here and joining us. And hi, Chris in the chat room. Good to see you. Mighty man.
Yeah, but I'm glad that, we have a good time. And it's crazy that you talk about vaccination because I'll talk to her. And, because, I don't know if you know this, but I left that other chat that got given gifts. There was just so much energy. It had nothing to do with y'all. I just left. But I'll probably create another chat so I can add you and you can talk to her. It was just us three. But yeah, she's amazing and it's just insane. That's why when you told them to call, I felt the same thing. And when you find your twin, it's so weird. It's really, really weird, really right. And it's that she is all up in my mind. Like she can feel like when something's wrong with me, and it's weird. I have
I've
no
actually
words.
talked to her quite a bit in the past, and I love her. So I'm so happy
Yeah,
for you because she's
yeah,
amazing.
yeah. And I'm pretty sure. Well, I don't know if she's typing, but no, she's not typing on there. But
Yeah, and Chris, oh, is that you, Chris, in the
no,
chat room?
that was me. But
Okay. I thought it was Christopher Wayne Fisher. That's you.
well, I don't know. Yeah, I know where Christopher's at. Hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, I was like, how does Christopher know Johnny? But it's you. So now I know.
I don't see her on here though. Maybe it's.
Well, I really wish she could come in because I'd really love to talk to her. Like I said, I love her energy, her spirit. She's an awesome person. And like I said, I'm super happy for you. Because I love her. She's an awesome person. And yeah, you were dating a different person at the time that I used to talk to her a lot. And I don't know, we talked about a lot of our past, our traumas, a lot of different stuff. And we really connected. And I love her. She's amazing. I wish she would call in at 970-335-9596.
Oh, and speaking of that, Tess, do you have the next month for available? What do you have for next
Oh,
month?
yeah.
So we can do that on the air. So we can get that
It's
done.
completely open. So the 10th is a full moon if you want to do that. But otherwise, I have the 3rd, 10th, 17th, and 24th.
You said the 10th?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me check. Let me see the 10th. Let's see what we have for the 10th. I don't even know if I'm available on the 10th. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, I'm going to mark the 10th.
All right. Me too. Right now.
Okay. I'll just put Tess in.
Yeah, but if you guys are listening and not in the chat room, definitely call us for your free reading. 970-335-9596, and I'm going to post that on my Facebook too. Because it's kind of quiet right now, but yeah, I'm super excited about the people that did call in. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I love helping people.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing when you can help people, and and it's just amazing. Yeah, it's just amazing how you just connect, and when you connect, it's just very profound. So I'm telling other people if they want to call in. We still got about how many minutes?
About 40 minutes.
After that, we're off there. So let's see if anybody calls. No, but I think it's been just a very interesting week to say. I mean, I'm probably gonna look it up just about that thing on the lightheadedness. I was hoping because I've looked up other symptoms.
I just think it's weird we're both going through it. I think it's like I was saying, downloads, uploads, etc. it's really strange that we're both experiencing it.
Yeah, it is profound. I mean, when you when you look at it, it is just so weird.
It
Very,
is.
very
Something
weird.
is happening. We don't know exactly what it is, but I've had the ringing in the ears for the last 3 years, then the vertigo, now recently the shocks to my system when anything like frightens me as far as my kids falling or something just shocks me, like I get scared for some reason, I feel these pricklies all over. So strange to me. It's like different awakenings of different systems in my body. I'm not sure exactly how to explain it.
Yeah.
I sound crazy for saying it, but that's what's really happening. And I've
No,
been
I
seeing
mean, to
different
me,
doctors. I'm waiting for the blood work to come back and maybe that'll explain it, but I don't think so. I think this is something different.
I mean, have you tried getting a second opinion to see what it could be?
Yeah. Had a doctor, went to see an RN, then I went to see a dermatologist for my thumb thing, and they actually sent me for blood work, which was okay, so I got blood work at my doctor's, had 2 big vials and 1 little one. They filled the 2 big ones and blew the only good vein in my arm for the little one, didn't even fill it, but they're like, emergency, blah, 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 please test this. They didn't have enough blood to test. Went in for my dermatologist that looked at my thumbnails and my toenail for this melanoma, a rare form, which I think it still is, but I'm like, let's do the blood work. She gave me some steroid medicine to rub on my cuticles and stuff to heal it. She's like, hopefully this works. I'm like, if we don't get anything from the blood work and the steroid doesn't work, what I was really shooting for was just to get this biopsy on my nail so I know it's not a rare form of melanoma, because it looks exactly like this other girl, and she showed me pictures. She's like, this is what melanoma looks like. I'm like, hers looks exactly like mine. That's why I want to know, because I don't know, I have a sense of comfort and peace. Since I went, I'm not so freaked out. I'm like, it's nothing. Maybe I have, like you said, a thyroid thing or a vitamin B12 deficiency, or there was a number of different things that she said. So I'm waiting for the blood work to come back to figure out, is it that or what? Because if it's trauma to my nails, I abuse all my cuticles, all my nails. I have anxiety, so if I have a strand, I'll pick it, and then it goes from there. None of them are showing up except for these 2 fingers. And then my toenail on my left foot. And one of the doctors was like, well, you chew your nails. I'm like, yeah, but I don't chew my toenails. And she said, touche. I'm like, yeah, seriously, there's something going on. But this doctor said, when you get this melanoma, it's only on 1 nail. It's not on a couple or a few. There's different cases. You never know. So, I don't know. But I do feel at peace right now. I feel happier. I'm not as stressed out. And I'm thinking, we're going to figure out what this is. Hopefully it is just a B12 deficiency or a thyroid or something. Which I've been wondering about for over 20 years for the thyroid thing, but who knows?
You know what's crazy? And I think this happened to me, I think last year. And I just found it so weird. And this has never happened to me. Okay? This was when the COVID shit started. Well, not really started, but it was already getting worse, and the Delta and all this other shit.
Mm-hmm.
I had both of my ears plugged up. It got
I get
so
that a lot
fucking
too. I have to
bad
go.
that they were like popping. And I thought, what the hell is going on with me? I'm like, am I catching something? Is there a fucking bug? I mean, you should have seen it. I kept just trying, like, I did some ear, the Q-tips.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was annoying. And I said, I cannot deal with this shit. I was like, this was just so profound. I was like, just kept popping and popping. And I did that same thing you went.
Yeah, have you tried chewing gum? That supposedly helps too, but none of it works. I have to. Oh, there it goes. Yep. I just unplugged
Did
it
it
again,
pop?
but I'm so used to it, it doesn't even bother me anymore. But I was at the state
Wow.
where you were, where I'm like all the time trying to fix it. Now I'm just like, it's a little muted right now. And then, like you said, you work your jaw, it pops it open, there it goes, and then it plugs up again. They say don't use Q-tips in your ears. That's anti-ear health. I'm like, what the heck are Q-tips for anyways then? I've always used Q-tips on my ears. I
Yeah,
don't
and
know,
it
you're
was
not
so
supposed to stick them
weird.
in there.
And I mean, I tried, and it was so weird. I said to myself, and everybody like, "What's wrong?" I said, "I'm not used to this." And I was like, "Hello, huh?" Because I couldn't fucking hear them. I said, "You have to speak up through all that stuffiness." And I said, "Something's not right." I was like that for 2 days, and I said, "No, I cannot be dealing with this shit." And then I said, "I could just imagine for the people that are deaf." I said to myself, "Now I know what they feel like." Because I mean, it was so annoying. I was like, "Some fucking shit pop already." And then, lucky enough, that every time I eat, every time I go to a restaurant, I come out and I sneeze. Well, that time I was hoping to sneeze. That usually when we would go out, right when I come out of the restaurant after eating, I would sneeze. And I said, "Damn, I was tired of it." Well, that one time it was stuffed up. I wasn't tired. I wanted to fucking sneeze, hoping that fucking shit popped. Didn't do a damn thing. Still plugged up.
Do you chew gum at all, ever?
Yes.
Yeah? Does it help?
I mean, it doesn't get plugged up now, but when I did, yeah, it did help because it was like popping, and I'm like, oh my god! I was like, what is all this pressure?
Yeah,
I
because
was like,
supposedly, like,
damn.
when you get that, then chewing gum should help. But then, like you said, you got the ringing in the ears, and then you got the vertigo, and that thing in the front of your forehead, which we've been getting here, or up here on the crown chakra, like you were saying. Very
Getting that
strange.
a lot. And it's very strange. And you know what? I wasn't like that last year, and I thought, is this to do with the twin flame thing? I talked to her about it, and she was like, not that I know of. And I was like, I don't know if it's the twin flame thing. This is weird as hell. Because I mean, I'm just like, but now I'm noticing that the more I've opened, I'm getting even frequencies, and I'll hear like ringing,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll hear these weird tones. I can be outside and I hear these tones, like this frequency, like something's calling me, but just don't know where it's coming from.
I have a
I'm
question or
like, what?
statement.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, so a couple weeks ago, I shared this video where these two guys are out and they got their night vision cameras, and one of them has a laser pointer, and they're like, "Oh, look, there's a UFO. Oh, there's two. Oh, there's three," and they're following them, and then all of a sudden they expand the vision of the camera, and it's like so many you can't even count because the way they're moving around and everything, like how can you keep track of this? Numerous amounts of UFOs coming in. And then the other night,
What?
doing security, I'm in the barn where I'm supposed to be 99.5% of the time. Well, my nephew, who I said I don't want to work with me ever again, I was forced to work with him, and he would not come into the barn. He was outside of the barn 99.5% of the time. And he fished his brother in there. Like his brother would come in and do rounds, but go out there and they're staring up. They're seeing all the Perseids, all this other stuff. We haven't seen any because we're in the barn doing our job. You guys are out there and you saw about 14 each. But at the very end, Jim comes running over. He's like, Charlie, 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 come on. And he runs back around the other side of the barn and he's running. And we get on the cart and we run over there because we're like, we don't know what he's talking about. He wouldn't even say, he's like, Charlie, come on. And just ran. And then we hear, smell something burning. And I'm like, I think it's Jim's ass cheeks against his pants because Jim never runs. And he's running around this barn and we're smelling something burning. Must be his ass cheeks against his pants because he never runs. And then we get around to the side and we jump off and we're looking. We're like, what is it? What is it? And we see this UFO flying through, and it's not a satellite because it's not just going straight across the sky. Oh, we got a call. area code 970. Who are we speaking to?
Hi, this is Julia. How are you this evening, Tessa?
Good. How are you, Julia?
Good. I saw your post and I wanted a psychic reading.
Awesome. Chris, take it away.
Nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you. I don't know if you can
Hi,
hear
Chris.
me. Nice to meet you. Man, we were just talking about frequencies, man. It's like ringing in the ear. It's fucking weird as hell. It's been like that for, like I told you, Tessa, for weeks.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
So did you want like a general reading, or do you have a specific reading you want done?
Well, let's see what
You know the event I'm working on, so I'd like it to be
Mhm.
about that, but he needs to speak up and clearer so I can understand him.
Okay, so first of all, I see the child can't even talk. The children card came out. The children card came out, and it shows the young childhood and playful. I don't know why, but I feel like there is something about working with children, or there's a program wanting to help kids that are kind of, I guess, abused or neglected. Is what I'm seeing. And then it says that there's time where you need to just think about the decisions you're going to make, because there's a lot of timing factor going on. And it says with the other card, it shows the hamster wheel card, which is survival daily hustle, which it shows money. So I don't know why, but I see a foundation or a program that you're willing to help children and help other people. And I keep seeing adults for some reason. I keep seeing adults, but I feel that whatever you're doing, there's that lightheadedness again. That I feel that you're gonna get whatever you're looking for. And I want to say with at least. Okay, hold on, I'm getting this lightheadedness. Hold on just for a second. I'm trying to control it. Hold on.
Vertigo.
God, this shit's kicking my ass. Okay.
Well, so far you're on track, I have to say.
You're on track. You're completely
Mhm.
on track.
Okay, with what I want to say, at least I'm saying 3 to 6 weeks from now, you're gonna open up a building that you're looking at, or you're looking at a building that is not really, it's decent. It does have to be worked on, but it's nothing that has leaks on it. But I see it opening up, and I don't know why, but I see like a fundraiser to like you're gonna do something for the kids, and I don't know why I keep seeing this movie in my head. I can't think of the movie. There's this movie where I can't think of the name of the movie where that girl dances with the kids, and the people pay to admission to come and see them, and it's about to keep the kids off the street. So I can't think of the name of the movie. I think it's called Honey. I think. Um, but
I have
I
no
do
idea.
see
I
that
don't think
whatever
I've seen it.
yeah, but I do see that you will succeed in your ambition.
Vision.
All you got to do is just really put your mind to it and get it done, because I see positive and good with the people off the streets. I don't know if that resonates with you, but that's what I see.
Okay, well, it won't be homeless people off the street. It'll be
No.
audience
No,
members
he's
and
just like
clients.
talking about keeping kids from going to the different, ways that kids go when they get bored and stuff. And
Yeah.
keeping them
Right, well,
from
in this case,
going wayward, basically.
Mhm.
can I tell Chris what I'm doing so he can know exactly what he just said?
Yeah,
Go
just
ahead. You can
give him
validate
some
that.
confirmation.
Yeah, let me validate for you. Tessa's helping me. I'm putting together an all-ages rave at the La Plata County Fairgrounds. It's set for
Okay.
June of next year, and you said it will be fundraising. Well, the beer tent will be fundraising for a B. Frank Foundation, which is a Bayfield children's music group.
Mhm.
And I can't remember what else you said, but everything you said about money coming in, we just got a sponsor of Sante. And if Tessa doesn't mind, I'll go ahead and plug the other sponsors.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Is that
definitely.
okay?
Go for it.
Okay, we got Steve Bear Contracting. We've got Pine River Physical Therapy and Dr. Knight Dentistry in Bayfield. So that's
Mm,
4 sponsors we have so far, but we need about 20 more.
And she's
wow.
And
doing
Tessa's
a,
going to be
it's
security for it.
called Rave New World. It's a rave, but it's not just for adults or young adults or whatever. It's for kids, parents, adults, whatever. It's like a mixed venue, and there's going to be a lot of
Well,
different
when you
stuff
said
going
it was
on.
adult,
Yeah, I care
when you
for
said it was
He
adults.
said
adult, I
kids
signed
too.
on.
It
Right,
can be
I
adult.
have to provide a 70% adult ratio customer base just to have Sante be sponsoring. So
Wow.
70%, 30% kids. Originally, it was for the kids, but it's now going to be aimed at an adult crowd.
Okay, what is with the artistic? I'm seeing artistic children. Are you trying to get artistic children coming in?
No.
Yeah, I'm seeing.
Artistic, yes. Autistic, no.
Well, and with the
That's
Frank thing, like that's about music, and I can see a lot of autistic kids getting into music or different arts like that to stimulate them. You know what I mean? So it could be something like that. You never know who it's exactly
These
going to
lasers
touch.
would drive them nuts. Don't you think the
Yeah,
lasers
that
would
would be
affect them negatively?
overstimulating.
Yeah.
But you're
Yeah.
going to have the inside corridor with the laser show, and then you're going to have the outside corridor. So I'm hoping, like, yeah, the music will feed from inside to the outside where there'll be that, like you were talking about the lady with the um, hula hoops or fire hoops or whatever doing her thing. Then there's going to be a food cart or maybe a few and different things going on the outside too. And I don't know. I think it's going to be awesome.
I found a card reader, a tarot
Mm-hmm.
card reader, or just whatever cards he had. And then I also found a tea company that pours tea for a Mad Hatter tea party.
Wow.
Nice. And your project is called, let him know because he did talk about a project.
Mad Hatter Project is the company. So Mad Hatter Project presents a Rave New World.
Oh, wow.
And it's off the book, Rave New World.
Well, I'm so proud of you. Good job.
Well, I hope you come. Are you local?
No, I'm here in Texas.
What part
I
of
wish
Texas?
San Antonio.
San
I know
Antonio.
San Antonio. I've been there a bunch.
Yeah.
And Pleasanton, down south by Jordanton.
Yeah, I'm not that far from Pleasanton. That's like maybe 30 minutes from me.
Maybe,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's about 30
So,
minutes
you
from
know,
me. Yeah, maybe we can meet.
what
Maybe
else are
one
you
day.
guys talking? What else are you guys talking about tonight?
Well, we were talking about. Go ahead, Tess. Tell her what we were talking about. We had similarities.
Downloads, uploads, ringing in the ears, the shocks to the system, the fillings around the third eye and the crown chakra, but vertigo
Yeah.
and tinnitus a lot, like the ringing in the
Yeah.
ears.
Yeah, and it's funny.
Tinnitus, but
yeah, I was telling you that you know where your forehead is. Lately,
right.
depending on the readings, I get lightheaded. But depending on how intense the reading is, I get more lightheaded every time. Um, and this never used to happen to me. This just started. I've been going like this for about 3 weeks. I was trying to debunk it because I've looked up like health issues or like if it could be a sign of a heart attack or anything. I've tried to debunk it, and I can't find anything.
I know, that's what I've been doing for a while now. I'm like, what is going on? Nothing's making
I
sense.
just feel
My
so
hearing
weird.
is perfect. I can hear perfectly, but I still have the ringing in my ears.
That just
Sometimes it's
drives
really
me.
loud, sometimes it's quiet, sometimes it's wee. It's very strange. Is it a download? Is it an upload? Is this those damn UFOs or UAPs or whatever the hell you want to call it? Is it the damn aliens? Is it spirit world? Is it everything colliding all at once? I don't know. I know something's happening and nothing is making sense as far as health wise.
Yeah,
Getting all
and
this
I've
blood
tried.
work, all this other stuff done, not making sense.
Yeah, and it's so weird, but you know what I think it is? According to uh, Johnny said it was downloads,
Mm-hmm.
downgrade, and it was like everything that we're getting loaded. So when we get that sensation in our third eye, we're starting to get images and we get like impressions of shit. But the only thing is that since with this full moon that just recently passed,
I feel so
even
much
though I
better
was not
since it.
outside,
I don't know why.
but I could feel the energy feel so different. Like I
Mm-hmm.
know that there's a lot of different energies with this moon. I can't explain it, it just feels so different.
I just feel like this one makes me feel like very calm and peaceful, like everything's gonna be okay sort of feeling. You know what I mean? Before it's been very erratic, and it could be
Hmm.
I had a very psychotic roommate. I had my brother living here that is my oldest brother. I'm trying to take care of him, and he's very depressed, and it was very draining. Both of them are gone. Now I have my home back. So that's a good thing. But then doing the fair, doing these other jobs, and then this new full moon, I don't know how many pictures I took of it, but there was something that really gave me an impression
But
like I wanted to record this. Sorry, the hellhounds are getting kind of vicious right now. But I don't know, it just made me feel really peaceful and I just wanted to record it. Like, I don't know, it was very important to me and I feel a lot better since it happened. Like everything's going to be okay. I don't know, I just feel a sense of calm at the moment, a calm and peaceful happiness. I don't know, I'm happy. I don't know
yeah,
why.
I mean,
I just am.
and the energy just feels so complete. Like,
Didn't it?
but even though I like
I
it,
love
even
that
though
you
I get
say
tired,
that.
it feels so complete, it feels so right, you
Mm-hmm.
know. But
What
besides
about you,
it freaking
Julia?
me out, yeah, besides it freaking
What's
me
that?
out, I mean,
What did you feel off this newest full moon? Did you get any sense off of it or no?
Got a sponsor, and I got a potential sponsor, so that's good. The new moon, no, I hadn't really noticed it, but I did notice a drone in the sky at the fairgrounds earlier today. That was kind of shady.
I saw that
wow.
yesterday during the Asleep at the Wheel concert. I'm like, what's up with this drone? I guess they're trying to make a video. But I did film the Cadillac song. You know what I'm talking about?
No,
I might have to look it up.
I don't listen to sleep.
Yeah, me neither, but I knew this song. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Oh yeah, well,
But while I was
I've
there,
seen them available all the time.
yeah, while I was there and I was the only one in the barn, everybody else was doing their own thing and I'm like, well, I was gonna go see my friend Johnny, but nobody's in the barn and I have to walk around, make sure all the animals are okay. And then towards the end of the concert, it was between 9 and 10 o'clock. I was able to go out because my daughter Nova came back and she was guarding the barn. So I went out and filmed the Cadillac song, and I will look it up and play a little part of it because you guys are gonna know what I'm talking about once you hear it because it's a classic.
Where'd they play?
At the fairgrounds.
Where did their
Hot
stage
Rod
go?
Cadillac.
Yeah, where was their stage set up? Same place the Derby was set up?
Yep.
Okay. Because I almost
Okay.
rented that for the laser show.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. A laser show would be better inside with like some fog going on.
Yeah. It was less expensive and indoors, so we can use about half the fog.
Yeah, my neck is popping. Oh, I feel so weird. I'm like popping my neck. That's another thing. My neck has been popping. Um, it's just so weird. I don't get it.
Here it goes.
Hey, I'm going to
Ready?
have to jump out of this conversation. Maddie's going to a party, and I'm the chauffeur.
Okay. Well,
So,
thank you for
thanks
what
for
you
letting me
do.
come on. Thank you for the reading.
No worries.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Alrighty.
Bye-bye.
Have a good night. Drive safe. Thank you for doing what you do for the kids. You're awesome.
That is amazing.
All right, listen to this song, Chris. You'll know what it is once it starts going. I love the way they do the sound effects.
You can hear it.
You can't hear it?
Mm-mm.
Where
Mm-mm.
the hell does the
I
sound
can't
come
hear.
from?
What's the name of it?
Oh, we got another call coming in.
Mm-hmm. I think I know who this is.
Rod Lincoln. Okay. 210. Who are we talking to?
Rose.
Hi, Rose. And see, that's another thing. Rose knows this person. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm just gonna say it. You were right. It is her, Tess.
What?
Caught on.
Rose caught on just yesterday, right, Rose? You were like, fucking shit. I'm happy.
Me too, because I love Johnny. She's amazing. Well, I'm so glad you called in, Rose. What's going on?
Again, girl.
I don't know what's going on.
Right?
But I'm going to ask you a question. Why do I feel that you've been getting ringing in your ear? Have you been getting ringing in your ear too?
Yeah.
Like which ear? Is it the right or left, or is it both?
Mine are ringing right now.
Yeah. I mean, but okay, can you tell me what does it sound like? Does it sound like a whistle, or does it sound like a call? Or does it sound like
a high
call?
pitch?
Yeah.
And the same thing.
I wish I had like a thing that I could go, oh, this is the chord. Because, yeah, it's higher than that.
Rose, how long has that been going on?
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
How long has that been going on with the ringing in your ear?
Oh, man, for about 3 or 4 weeks already.
Wow.
Same thing. I've been going like that for about a week. I'd say about 2-3 weeks, to be honest. I mean, it's been just this constant fucking ringing, and I'm like, what the fuck is that shit?
Hey, you guys are joining my club. I've been having that for 3 or 4 years.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
And then I get this lightheadedness all the time when I do readings. I feel like I'm just gonna faint. Like, what is that shit? I'm like, what
Vertigo.
the fuck, dude? I don't think it's Virgo. I think it's something else. I think it's downloads.
It could be, but vertigo, like, I get that sometimes, and it could be when I'm standing up or even sitting down. Like, you feel really lightheaded. When I'm standing up, I feel like I'm standing still, but the room is spinning. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. That's nasty. I used to have dizzy spells before, and that's a good feeling.
But yeah, like you said, when you're sitting down and you're doing readings, you feel lightheaded. When you're standing up, you feel like the room is spinning.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that happened to me when I shook somebody's hand.
When you shook somebody's hand?
Yeah. Yeah,
what
it felt
the
like
hell?
the whole room was spinning, and I'm like, oh my God, did he do something bad? That's the first thing I thought. Like, oh my God, he might have committed a crime, and I'm over here shaking his hand.
Wow.
Is this guy Lucifer?
Yeah,
like, what the hell is going on?
You know what, Rose? I was going to say, I know you're probably not asking for a reading, but I was told to pull some cards out for you.
I would.
The card that I was told to come out was Lockbox. It feels like you're like trying to close yourself out, because I think the more that you've opened up, I feel like it
trying
kind
to
of
lock it
scares
down.
you. But you've kind of like opened up to where you've can talk. What the fuck? You control your emotions, and now you don't feel so trapped. You don't feel so isolated. I don't know why.
Oh, wow.
But that's what I feel with you. I just feel like you're kind of like trapped. Like you're kind of like feeling like, what do I do? How do I get out of here? It's kind of like you're like stuck. But now it's kind of, the more that you're growing, the less fear that you're giving out. Okay. Another thing is that you also have, which I've been told that you're going to have someone that's going to come into your life. It's going to be like a friend, but you're going to be not right away, but you will be with them. So you will find maybe a soulmate and find that person with you. But it won't happen like anytime soon. But I just see love coming in your life. The only thing is that whoever is gonna come in your life, I hope they know you're gifted because that's gonna be some scary shit. Dealing with,
It's gonna freak you out.
right? Especially the guy's gonna be like,
It's not scary, but it's gonna freak you out because it's gonna blow your mind. You're gonna be like, what?
yeah. And
That would be awesome.
How long have you been listening to the show, Rose? Just recently, or just been listening to it the whole time?
Oh, I was listening to it the whole time. I just didn't understand, like, if you could message or sign in through Facebook. I didn't understand, so I was like, I downloaded that app.
Yeah.
Oh, you did the Spreaker?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you can get in the chat room that I take care of. Otherwise, I don't know where else to go.
I was just listening to the whole thing. I didn't know. I was like, should I screenshot this and send it to Psychic Chris? Because I don't know.
But it sounded good and it
what I'm
wasn't
supposed to
breaking
be
up
doing.
and it was good, right?
It sounds good. Did it sound good?
We actually got it this time. It's only been like 5-6 years.
Oh, look at this.
What?
But, okay, I'm gonna
No, it
tell
was
you.
clear.
Rose has known me for how long, Rose?
I know I've talked to Rose before. I know her voice.
Since gosh, Radar must have been like maybe 2 or 1 years old. He's now 15.
Look, Tess, you see that?
Oh. I saw you and then you disappeared. Hold on.
Do you see that? Can you zoom in on that?
Oh my goodness. What is
That's
that
a
bling
name.
bling? That's
That's
John?
her name.
Johnny?
That's Johnny's name.
Oh my
Johnny's name in Chinese.
goodness.
And I'm gonna tell you what's crazy.
Olenga.
Rose has known me for a long time. I've never had any girl's name on my neck.
You know what?
Yeah.
No, you haven't. And at least you didn't get a damn tattoo. And I've seen you with different girls. Rose, what do you think? Like, out of all the girls I've seen them with in the past 5 years, I won't say 6, but 5 years, this is the happiest I've seen my brother. Seriously, I'm so happy. What do you think?
What do you think, Rose?
You put me on the spot, man.
Oh, never mind. I don't want to put you on the spot. I hate that feeling.
So, but what do you see the difference, though, Rose? Even though, like, do you see me happier than I've ever been? Or
yes, that's a big yes.
Yes, I agree.
Wow.
And nobody can keep quiet about that. It comes out somehow.
Well, it makes me happy because I'm happy to see him happy. We got 4 minutes and 50 seconds before we end.
Yeah, I haven't been this happy in a long time, like I told you, Tess.
That is a great miracle.
That's God's
Seriously,
miracle.
It's like this guy that provides so much happiness for everyone else. When is he gonna find his? And I think he's found a portion of it.
I know.
I don't know how like full-fledged it is, but I can see him happy. He's glowing. His stature, as far as the way he holds himself, everything is looking really positive right now. I'm not saying this is the one, but I'm saying you look better than I've ever seen you before.
Wow. That's a lot. That's wow.
That's actually exciting.
It is. I'm trying not to do the happy dance because I'm going to make a mess of my little office here.
When Rose, when are you going to drink that? Rose, when are you going to buy that drink to give us a toast?
I don't know.
What kind of
there is a liquor store down the street, though. I'm probably gonna.
What kind of stuff do you like to drink?
Well, I haven't drank in a long time, but Hypnotic would be my first Hypnotic bottle.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to try that. I haven't tried that.
Yeah, that's really good. That's my top number.
You know what I like? I like the Smirnoffs.
Ew.
That
makes my gut turn. Smirnoff. Ugh.
No, but it's like
I might have to try that.
There is the other one that has flavors too, but they're different from Smirnoff.
Like the Smirnoff Ice?
Yeah.
Or
there's different ones.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Have different flavors.
Because when you say Smirnoffs, I'm like thinking hard alcohol, but if it's ice, like that's like the little kind of wine cooler drinks.
Yeah. Yeah, I've tried strawberry daiquiris. Oh my god! When I remember when I first tried it, because I was wanting to try them, the strawberry margaritas. Oh my god!
Yeah, I can't do the lime ones. I do the strawberries, not blended, but on the rocks. That's
Okay,
the best.
what is the strongest shit that you'll drink, Tess, when it comes to whiskey or wine?
Wine, I do a wine spritzer, red wine with some Sprite on ice, or if I do whiskey, Jim Beam and Coke or Crown and Coke on ice. Nothing blended. I don't want to get brain freeze, but I do have to go to our outro. So, Chris, I have to thank you so much for being here this evening. Rose, don't go anywhere. We'll keep talking on the break or once we end, but thank you so much for joining us on We Are Paradox Media's Late Night in the Rockies. Can you tell our listeners where to call you to contact you or where to find you on Facebook or wherever else in the Omniverse?
You can find me of course on Facebook, Chris Garcia, or you can reach me at 210-974-3470. Again, 210-974-3470, or you can find me on TikTok under Psychic TNT and check me out, please. Never know what kind of fucking shit that I pull.
I love it because you're always smiling. You always got the shit-eating grin on your face, and you're always having a good time. So I love it. It's so positive. All right. So you guys heard it there. 210 number and etc. TikTok, that's a big one. That's a new thing for Chris. But thank you to all of our friends on We Are Paradox Media's KPNL Radio, Facebook, Twitter, iHeartRadio, and wherever else you may be listening beyond the Omniverse. We had a wonderful time, and I can't wait to do it again. Tomorrow night, we got Big Lou and Mr. Funk Master V, aka Vinny Vineyard. We're going to be talking about movies and everything else, basically music, anything else going on in the world. Don't forget, you guys, we are all in this together. Together, we can make the world a little better. And together, my friends, we are Paradox Media, because without you, there is no us. If you want to join us on the Skype after party, look me up at tessa.n.thomas30@gmail.com or give us a little jingle jangle at 970-335-9596. Until next time, night, love and light, and take care of my news.